3, 2, 1, go! Excellent, sexy. All right, everybody. I'll be ordering for another episode of WarHams. Welcome everybody back to WarHams. This is a little bit off center. Hope everyone has been safe. Hope everybody tolerated our little break. We are out and about and ready to roll once more. I like to do quick introductions to remind any new people who we are, and also just to refresh everyone's memory. Our Skitari Ranger played by Speaker D.
Yes, I am Speaker D. I am one of the lead writers of If the Emperor Had a Text-to-Speech Device. I voice Vect, I voice the Emperor, I voice other people, and my brain is here to hit you with a stick.
Reeb Van Horn, our inquisitorial acolyte, played by Earndil.
Yeah, that's me. I write for TTS, and I'm also here, and I'm trying my best to medicate them, but Reeb is currently experiencing major depression and may continue to experience major depression. Let's see what happens.
Murderer in the making. I am ZoranTheBear. I am playing Lorn Bonds, the sanctioned psyker, the most importantly, Captain Zedek, leader of these rambunctious. Every time I get to you, I just fucking die.
Like, leader of the captain.
I gotta figure out how to say leader of the leader of like the debt collector, and then like Captain Zedek, which is like both leader positions, and it's like it's just horrible. So Captain Zedek, who runs the debt collector, played by HulkyKrow.
Yeah, that's me. I play Captain Zedek. I am a on-again, off-again voice actor on If the Emperor Had a Text-to-Speech Device and its adjacent projects, and also the community manager for WarHams and WarHams adjacent projects. And I feel good. It's good to be back.
So you got some fan stuff in your background. Also, the one who will be leading us on the adventure today, the illustrious and no-go-lined leader, Thurston Hillman.
Hello, it's me, it's Thurston. I'm gonna make all these people suffer. That's what I do. I'm here to eternally make them suffer. Welcome to WarHams, where I make people suffer. Yay!
And with that, who's taking care of Tater Tot today?
Yeah. We got some people taken after. I'd like to thank our servitors looking after Tater Tat. We got Cy Turan, Iconero, Reccom, Old Man Skeletal, and Grandadmiral, which is the worst, best dad joke ever. I like it.
Hey, thank you for that. And also, everybody, I encourage you to wait till the end of the show for the credits section so we can give you all a nice thank you. And with that, overall, just kind of a big heads up for this particular episode. I'd like to give a big shout out to Mooman. He is the one who's been working specifically on the Warhammer Fantasy Foundry VTT system. So people who are playing 4th edition Warhammer Fantasy, he's been working on that. And he has recently kind of just updated the Wrath and Glory one for Foundry VTT, and we have just switched to it. This is the first time I think anyone's played on this kind of release. He's just updated to like 1.2. And we're not using Roll20 anymore. We're now currently using Foundry Virtual Tabletop for like both of our games now, and that's what we're using for this one. And if someone can roll me a couple dice here, just all of you roll me dice or something. Just roll me a roll. So if you are seeing things, actually I need to turn on this. You can actually hear the dice rolling bits. There we go. We have WarHams dice. We have WarHams dice have a little logo and stuff. Blackadder or Iron Gorin has really helped us out by texturing this stuff on here, putting onto a 3D thing, along with Mooman helping importing in, because for some reason importing these dice in the Foundry is just super annoying. I don't know why it's so convoluted and weird, but we now have WarHams dice, and hopefully if everything gets kind of put together, everything kind of works out, we hope to kind of release this to the public. So if you're ever playing Warhammer Fantasy or Wrath and Glory, you actually get to use these dice. But right now, we're just giving this all a test right now. But speaking of which, I'm going to make the thing even louder, so the dice can be heard even easier. But yeah, so with that, Thurston.
Yes.
What adventure do you have for us today?
Well, as a quick recap for those who've been following our intrepid band of chucklefucks, last episode, their mission of searching for one Slehaburgo de Fakrabi was co-opted slightly, and they were sent on another mission for the local government to the fourth moon of Fimbria 4, which was a Imperial Guard Astra Militarum outpost that was now under attack by orcs. Our chucklefucks brought with them desperately needed supplies for the outpost, which were locked, and so while these supplies were being unlocked, our band of adventurers went around and got to meet some of the members of this beleaguered guard outpost, which was then attacked en masse by a large host of orcs. And so the guard, finally having cracked the codes on the supplies, opened them up, only to find that the supplies, instead of necessary military supplies, contained cakes and party hats and various other not important goods for a military outpost, but really good for morale. And that is where we kind of left off last session, as our band of heroes has now kind of been ostracized from all of the guard here, because instead of bringing salvation, they bought sausages and cakes and doom. So then, let us begin. 28 days following that event.
Oh no.
Crow, top left corner.
Things have changed. Things have gotten a bit intense. We are at war. As we begin our session, the walls of the Astra Militarum outpost have completely fallen. The Cadian 1313th have been besieged by orcs for the better part of 4 weeks to this point, constantly at war, constantly battling against enemies, and with this, they have managed, finally, to gain a brief bit of respite, with the orcs stopping their ceaseless attacks, though a few boys still poke at the outer defenses. The Imperial Guard are now quite beleaguered, quite broken down, defenseless. Things have just gone quite amiss. For some reason, there's also a gray background on Lorn's screen for some reason. I don't know what's going on there.
Reload. There we go.
Yeah, okay, sweet. And so with all of this, our band has been fighting for the past 4 weeks. All of you have been bruised, battered. You're all down to effectively your few remaining ammo packs. Each of you only have your current load of ammo on your weapons and one additional load that you've managed to scrounge up from the area. For the first time in what seems like months, in fact, well over a month, you've managed to meet together in a single tattered tent that lies at the center of the military encampment, each of you having been fighting for quite some time. Along with you is another trooper who has come out of the gauntlet changed. Mm-hmm. This you recognize as Trooper, now Corporal Riverhest, who has come to experience the horrors of war and battle her way through them. She has now taken the sidearm the special weapon of another guard, taking on a grenade launcher, which she routinely utilizes to support her allies in the field. She is with you, along with one other individual that you previously spent time with, Medicae Primus Briston, the sort of fatherly old man who was the medic that looked after the entrenched troopers. All of you are in the room, and it's the Medicae Primus who sort of starts things up. Well, seems like the attacks have gone down a bit this past few days. Maybe the greenskins are getting tired.
No, greenskins do not tire. Greenskins bore. No doubt. they might be pushing their numb brains upon one another and are hoping for a counterattack. Remain vigilant, gentlemen, and Corporal Hest, you too.
Corporal Hest turns to you, still having a low stick in her mouth. She sort of nods. Rumor is that the Colonel's got things planned. A big offensive. We're gonna take out that gun so your ship can help us. That's the plan. She takes it like a deep drag from the low stick, checking the armament on her grenade launcher, slapping in a few fragmentation grenades.
Well, at least we've had a never-ending supply of bodies to inspect. Always nice. Always nice. Very, very nice indeed.
Normally I would commend you for looking at the positives, but I don't think that's a positive in this situation, Reeb.
You don't get to tell me what's a positive right now, Captain. You don't get to tell me a damn thing.
And there's this deep drag of the low stick that fills the silence as this Corporal Hest raises her hand, takes the cigarette out and smashes it with her tattered boot. She just pauses, looking out the tent. The Emperor gifts his worthy subjects, and he's gifted us with a lot of greenskins to kill. It's a glorious day in the Astra Militarum, it is.
Right.
I could not agree more.
If you'll excuse me, she stands up, hefting her grenade launcher. There's still a bit of metal on here left to put some kill marks on. And she walks out with her grenade launcher.
You know, guys, I think all things considered, this could be going worse.
I have a question.
Yes.
He's to see how worse it is, actually. So they're out of supplies for the most part, right? Only supplied by the birthday stuff, right?
Oh, yes.
So,
in fact,
go ahead. I'm
I was just going to say, to illustrate that point, walking in front of the tent, you see a single dejected guardsman just walking in front of the tent.
No doubt all that's left of Platoon C.
When we got this art, I chuckled a fairly good amount. It's just, so to describe it for audio, it is imagine a normal Imperial guardsman, but he has the face as if he's has the purest form of depression on his face, knowing that his family is dead. There's no way to get home. There's nothing for him when he finally gets out, and he's wearing a stupid fucking party hat on his head.
Very bright pink party hat.
And the question I wanted to ask was that so food supplies have been low, right?
Yes.
So birthday cakes have been provided, yes? So we've been eating birthday cakes for nearly a month.
Yeah, for basically 4 weeks, you've been eating sausages and birthday cakes have been your primary meal.
I assume Lorn is just rocking back and forth in a corner while everyone's having a conversation going, "No more fondant. I can't eat another piece of fondant."
And Medicaid Briston is looking over to you. Well, the fondant's not the worst part. It's the inside of the cake that's not good anymore. You definitely don't want any of that.
Lorn pukes.
That thing probably spoiled like 2 days because it'd been traveling for a month to get here.
Reeb is going to, at this point, seeing as how we don't have much left to discuss, he's going to turn to Briston. Briston! If you please, may we retire to the mortuary area so I may continue my investigations on these orcs, if you don't mind.
Sounds like a... And as he says that, the party guardsman from outside pokes his dejected head, the party hat scraping against the top of the tent slightly as he looks in. Hello. The Colonel wants to talk to all of you. She's in the command... The remains of the command tent. She wants to talk to you. Says it's important, for whatever that means anymore. And, like, in the background, you hear the thudding of shells and, like, the occasional las discharge. Oh, sounds like there's another attack on the wall. Guess I'm gonna have to fight him with this. And he pulls out, like, one of those confetti guns. Ran out of my energy cells. Hopefully this will be okay. Turns, walks away.
Okay, bye, have fun.
Yes, you'll be fine, whatever. Let's get a move on, come on.
His smile and optimism gone.
As we're walking, Pie's just got a spring in his step.
Say, Captain Zedek, you seem like you're in a bad mood lately.
Oh, really? How could you tell? Was it the untrimmed beard? Was it my unkempt hair? Or the fact that I haven't had liquor in 4 weeks?
Oh, well, you know, you can probably make moonshine out of promethium. You might die.
No! I don't want to make moonshine! I want to be back on my ship and blissfully unaware of the horrors of war!
Oh.
Captain, if you manage to kick your addiction to alcohol in 1 month, I will commend you. If you go back aboard the ship and begin drinking again, it will be just like normal, and I will not respect you. Shall we please go to the remains of the command tent now?
We haven't stopped walking, but yes.
Just go walk quicker.
I'm walking as fast as my liquor-deprived legs can.
And with that, you make your way to the tattered remains of the command tent, which is now just 2 sticks holding up a small tarp, under which is the ragged form of Colonel Belia Crotwell, who looks up as you all come. Ah, good, you have come. Good. We have a mission for you. Come, look at this. And, like, clearly there is a crayon-drawn style map. Nowhere near the fine tactical overlay that you've had before. It has been replaced with tattered parchment that has been scrawled upon.
Why did the Primarchs think to send these guardsmen, who are all, for all intents and purposes, adults, crayons on top of the cake?
A kazoo plays in the background.
What is on the tattered parchment, Thurston?
It appears to be, like, terrain overlays. Like someone has done an overhead, probably like a hexagonal map with little terrain types doodled onto them.
Thurston, I have a question.
Yes.
Last time we came here, they were playing 40K. At this point, how many paper proxies are they using?
Oh, this is like entirely proxied. This is like there's a recaf cup that is clearly being used to denote the base you're in, but the cup has been chipped, so it's like no longer even usable as a cup.
There's an orange with toothpicks in it that is being used to represent Marnius Calgar.
Yes.
It's theater of the mind. War theater of the mind.
Looks at the orange. I only wish this one were true, but it gives the men hope, and she takes it off the board. Well then, as you may have been aware for the past 4 weeks, you have not been the most popular people here.
No.
But that is all about to change, because you are going to go on an important mission. Military command has decided you are to spearhead our advance against the flak gun.
What?
Yes.
Good. Excellent use of our time. Bye. You and me will be taking the front on this, I assume.
More than likely, yes. Now,
Good.
you say the flak gun.
Yes.
I will require more information about the strategic import of this mission.
Well, if you look up into the sky, you will see that it is dark and grey and black.
I
That is
noticed
because
that.
the orcs have a continual flak field firing. It is coming from one primary weapon, which they have placed on the side of a mountaintop. That site used to be the primary location of our anti-aircraft weaponry until the orcoids landed on this planet after entering system and removed it. They have now placed their own cannon, which, rather than shooting things out of the sky, prevents anything from coming or going. So, in order for Captain Zedek's ship to provide any kind of assistance, and for us to get through the comm jamming, that flak weapon must be taken down.
Very good.
Yes, this is most good. Might I ask an unrelated question?
Of course.
Have you done any work in perhaps locating the location of their leadership, their war boss?
We believe that they do not have a single war boss, but instead they are under some sort of mechanic's thrall. The mechanic is with the great gun.
Then this is an exceedingly scrumptious tactical mission.
Can I quickly roll a scholar on that kind of Xenos thing? Because I feel like Reeb might know that.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Give me a scholar check. Let's say difficulty 4.
Difficulty number... Oh, DN? It says DN.
Yeah. So just change that to 4.
6 successes.
Not bad. So you even have a shift in there, which you can utilize to kind of know a good amount. It would make sense that with orcs that you've been fighting, they've been using a lot of ramshackle vehicles. They've been utilizing a lot of like innovative tactics that aren't just throwing boys at you. It seems quite likely that this flak field would be the innovation of a mech, and these sort of mechanically inclined orcs are often some of the most dangerous because they can produce things that have never been seen by Imperial commanders.
The main danger coming from this individual is no doubt his technical prowess rather than his physical, imposing nature, but should not be underestimated in any regard, as he may be developing technology that we have no idea how it functions, even more so than usual. Be on your guard if we come across him.
Most intriguing.
Lorn raises a hand.
Lorn?
I have 2 questions. One,
Yes.
as we are spearheading this, are we going to get any support, or are we all alone?
The colonel looks at you, her bionic like fizzing slightly. You will be leading a very important side attack whilst our main force advances this way. She kind of like moves paper chits around the table. Do any of you have any skills you think would be like appropriate for military tactics?
Yeah, I think that Pie's scholar probably includes military tactics. Failing that, I have leadership.
Yeah.
My best guess would be an insight. I'll give an insight too.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go for insight difficulty 4, scholar difficulty 5 in this case.
Got it.
Yeah.
I get you a wrath.
Ooh. Okay, so you get a complication, but you fail, but Braine manages to get a point of glory for you and succeed.
Glory.
I'm going to utilize a complication here. So that as you're like looking at this, I'm going to actually say that even though you failed, the complication lets you succeed, but you're gonna like have some traumatic moment from your past come through here, Reeb. This will be called Sob Story. It's from our supporter Squaggle. If an agent complicates on an information skill test, they have to repeat some really terrible grimdark story from their past, and everyone has to give me a difficulty 3 willpower test or take shock damage. So Reeb, as you're like seeing what's happening, and Braine, you would immediately recognize this. You're the diversion force. You're essentially going to push right in and like attract all the orcs' attention so that they turn, to allow Crowell and her actual remaining troops the time necessary to do the damage, but you're kind of just going to be a suicide force going in. Now, Reeb, I would like you to explain, like in some kind of past sob story, why this has special meaning and make everyone look at you and go, oh god.
Oh, terrific. This is just like back on Graveau. You know, what's incredible about that wretched little jungle planet is that there were so many animals on it, so many worm-like creatures. The animals were from far reaches, all composed of various worm shapes, you know that? But they all had a central theme. We had a situation very similar to this. I remember being on the opposite end. Colonel, I was in your position, actually, if you can believe that. This is very amusing, don't you think, Colonel? You see, I know exactly what's happening. We are the proverbial menials going up the left side of the hive cluster, where all the worms are living, crawling in and out of the muck and the ruined, rotten corpses. And we are going in to kill the Braine, because we are important. As in you, Colonel, are important. We are not. We are going in the ravines where the worms are to distract them with our useless meat flesh. Isn't that correct, Colonel?
Reeb is actively smiling at this.
There's
unsettlingly.
There's like this like slight like wide eye from the colonel, but like the slightest nod. Can the other three of you please give me willpower checks?
Sure
Difficulty
thing.
3 as you hear this fucking like
This
fucking
3
terrible
successes and a willpower for me, so Pi is just going to completely tone deaf. Be like, yeah, that's right, Reeb.
And
Two
do I have
successes
to,
and 3 failures for
do I
Zedek.
have to willpower for my own story?
no,
a
you
second.
don't. Lorn, can you give me that willpower test too?
I'm clicking it and it's giving me a no, you're not allowed to. So we're having a little real quick.
have no
Give me a second.
Configure permissions. Oh, it's because you logged out and logged back in again, maybe?
Just reset it because I have the character sheet open. Just reset it to me, I guess.
I did. Let's try now.
That's
Still
okay. I'll
notice.
just roll 6 of them.
Oh yeah, you've got 6.
Oh,
Whoa!
there
Oh,
they
they
all
all came
are.
in at once. Yeah.
They're lagging. We'll take the first one.
Okay. Yeah. So that's a success, which is good. So like Lorn, you've heard of this kind of bullshit. You kind of have the like, okay, yep. And like Braine is apparently all in. Captain Zedek. Look at that. You gain 3. You take 3 points of shock from this. As you just hear this and are like, what?
Oh! Well, you know, Reeb, that sounds startlingly similar to how I lost my brother Alphonse.
Worms, Captain.
Oh, yes.
We are worm food, Captain.
Oh,
we are
yes.
going to die. Colonel, rejoice. You get to clear your group of us. Because
The
we are
sound
such
of a
bad luck for
kazoo
you.
cuts you off as the party guardsman stands at the side opening of the tent.
If we're gonna get kazoos, I'll be right back.
Yes.
Where is it?
Oh, no!
God.
Oh no! Just
Found it.
there we go. There we go. As party guardsman returns.
I really appreciate how fucking
There we go. Thank you. Colonel, we have news. The interplanetary Vox unit, it has a signal. What? We haven't had a signal since this frack field started. How is this possible? I don't know, but the Lex mechanics say they have a signal coming from off planet. I should go listen to this right away. Who could it be?
Oh, who could it be?
Gosh, who?
And like she walks the 5 feet to the next like tent in like parentheticals, the like one robed tech adept who's manually hitting some kind of like device. There is an incoming signal, Colonel, but it is not for you. It is designated for the ambassadors.
Gamu, good, great. Captain,
Oh,
this is for you.
yes, please, God, for anything else.
Yeah. And there's like the Lex mechanic nods and turns and goes back and fidgets with a few dials, and you hear like the whining radio like as it's like connecting, and there's like this staticky Hello. As this voice is trying to come through.
Hello.
Lorn
Is
furrows
anybody
his
there?
brow
Can you hear us?
angrily. I know who that is.
What do you mean?
Why, hello, my fine fellow ambassadors. It is I, Slayer Burgo de Fakraby, the 24th of my name.
Pressing record. Hello, Slyburgo de Fakraby, 20 whatever of your whoever.
Where are you so I can kill you? Like Lorn just scrambled up.
What do we owe the pleasure?
I hear you have fallen into a little bit of problems with some greenskins. It's most unfortunate, friends. Know that you are in my thoughts, and I think of you often as I continue to work for the betterment of mankind.
Yeah, sure. Is that the only thing you called us to say?
I simply wanted you to know that I have very much appreciated everything you have been doing down there. I know it has been difficult, and I am sure you will be able to last. But you see, I must be absconding with something of yours.
What?
Well, you see, as you were hunting me, I in truth was hunting you. For you see, you have something very important to my latest mission, a means of transportation.
No.
What do you mean by that?
Don't you be a fucker, de Fakraby.
Well, I have to go. I have a new chamber to go break in, if you understand my meaning. I will leave you with my underling to handle.
Mr. de Fakraby, may I talk with you just a moment, please? If you would be so courteous.
Oh, is that the famed inquisitorial acolyte Reeb Van Horn, I hear?
It is. Thank you for remembering me. I very much appreciate it. It's been so interesting having to look for you, sir. Believe me, you leave quite an interesting trail behind you.
Well, men of greatness often do, you see.
Yes. Hey, Zoran, there's the crew, really. You guys mind if I drain the glory pool for an intimidate?
By all means.
Sure.
Do it.
Alright, I hope this works, because I'll feel real bad if it sucks. I'll wrath it if it doesn't.
I appreciate the level of spite. Like, we will use all of our points just to yell
So
at him
that'll give me
angrily.
a 9 for the pool, right? A difficulty what?
Let's say, just roll it and I'll tell you how it goes.
Mr. de Fakraby,
I'm gonna say 7 is the baseline, though, yeah.
Mr. de Fakraby, when we eventually meet, I want you to know, I am going to plunge my hands into your guts and tie your colon shut. 6, I'm gonna wrath that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so
How do I wrath this?
Yeah, so this is the awkward bit about this one. You're just gonna have to count the ones that you failed to roll.
Yeah, so
and then
1,
just
2,
so it
3.
says failures 5, so just roll 5d.
yeah, we have the dice roll at the bottom, so you can click it to add and right click it to minus, so you see the d6 there. There you go.
There we go. Yeah,
And to see the individual ones, just click the 15,
on the 15.
and then you'll see exactly which ones it is.
So I have 3 additional, so that'll make it a 9.
Yeah, absolutely. And like there's so crash. I leave you. I say good day to you.
Goodbye, farewell, Mr. de Fakraby. Goodbye, farewell, goodbye.
Hello. Okay,
Ransom!
Citizen Zedek.
What did you just say to me?
I want you to know that I understand the pressures of being captain were too great, and that you wanted a great man to have possession of the ship. I think your father would understand.
Are you saying this of your own free will, Lieutenant Ransom?
I think you made the right choice. I think you are a good person. Citizen Zedek. And then you hear like this voice like distant from the Fox. Prepare to leave system. And then there's like this crackle and the Vox just dies.
When I find that man, I will be so thankful these gloves are red, because I'm going to plunge my fat thumbs right into his emperor damned eye sockets!
Get in line, Captain. We have business to take care of.
Oh, we have more important fish to fry. We are not leaving this planet until we get something to deal with the flat cannon.
Well, it's so good to know that we won't have a ship in orbit to help us when we get the Blackfield gone. But hopefully, you can deal with the orgoids.
Certainly. Why not?
I assure you, there is no hope. Merely dreams of future war and dead orcs.
And Pi is going to snap his fingers so hard they briefly come out the sockets before he plunges them back in.
Gentlemen, a good slaughter will get this treachery out of our minds, I think. The fuckerbee doesn't understand the quality of gentlemen he's fucking with.
Yes, quite, certainly. No doubt. Well, shall we get a move on? We have things to take care of.
Absolutely. As they say, it is a good day to go to war.
All right, very good. You'll be going through the forest. As you can see, you'll be going through the forest to the base of the mountains, into a cavern pass that leads to a snow valley, and then up the snow valley to the flak cannon.
Very
Best of luck to you. Be sure to make lots of noise on your trip. Be very loud.
Yes, certainly.
You got it!
I'm going to dig into the ground for a moment. Hey, DM, are there any worms in the ground?
Worm.
Like earthworms?
I mean,
Roll a cunning check.
what do you like? Give me a narrative declaration. You want some
Narrative
worms?
declaration for there to be an earthworm?
Absolutely. On this awful planet, yes.
Okay, fine. Give me a wrath to have an earthworm.
Very good.
I'm gonna reach down and grab an earthworm.
Hey, Reeb!
Ooh!
And I'm going to put it calmly in his hand.
There you go, friend of mine. This'll make you feel better.
Worms. Very good. Actually, Reeb will take one of the worms out of the mound of dirt, and he will turn to the Colonel. Colonel, keep this worm alive, please. I expect that worm to be alive when we get back from our little mission. If it's not, I'll be very upset. Please take this worm.
Worm.
She takes it like she is looking at you like every screw of yours is now loose and there is nothing left of a human being in there.
Keep the worm alive, Colonel. The worm.
Honey worm.
Remember the worm.
You see, everything's coming up. All we need to do is just kill orcs and, worm. You all get it.
No, the worms are dealt with. We just need to kill orcs.
Worm. All right. Let us go! Follow me, warrior!
And I'm going to
Yes,
begin
but-
running in a direction that is the wrong way until such a point everyone directs me in the right way.
Yeah, I assume Captain Zedek, you are somewhat not taking point, but you are directing them.
So we're going to set up here. We're gonna push along this path through the forest, and then over time we'll draw the orcs in, and then we'll just pot them all. We'll burn them. We'll burn the fungus taint right off the planet. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be so good that the Primarchs will see it from orbit, and then we'll have recompense.
Captain, with all due respect, Captain, I don't want the Primarchs to see a damn thing. They screwed us.
No, the Primarchs didn't screw us. The fucker be screwed us. Zedek's gritting his teeth so hard you can see one of them visibly crack.
Oh, I have to fix that, damn you.
Later.
I will admit what the Primarchs did is so stupid that not even I would do it.
Cut to like X months earlier, Vulcan. It would be a great idea. These godsmen will love it.
Well, gentlemen, before we head out, I have one stop to make before we go elsewhere. So if you don't mind, I need to make a quick pit stop.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm just gonna think of war crimes while you're gone.
You do that, Captain. Share them with me later.
Okay.
Oh, Lorn, would you like to come with me?
Lorn currently has like one of those partying kazoos, and he's just really depressed about everything right now. So he'll go.
Very good. Right this way, Lorn. Come on.
Okay, Reeb, where are you taking Lorn?
So, you mentioned earlier how all the, like, cakes and the sausages and whatnot have been, of course, like, old by this point.
Yes.
We cut to behind the Medicaid tent where Reeb has established a small distillery and is refining the cakes and sausage into the world's worst hooch.
Oh, absolutely. like Reeb's sour hooch kraut. Oh god. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there you
okay.
Go,
Okay. Is Lorn going to take the hooch?
He said thank you.
I heard the thank you. Is he going to drink it?
Yeah, sure. Lorn doesn't care. Lorn downs it. No fear.
Give me a difficulty 3 toughness test.
Oh,
I'm also
difficulty
fear.
2. Difficulty 2. Difficulty 2.
You were
Do I
with my
do I
two
have to
toughness.
make that? Do I have to make that test because I've been distilling it?
Are you drinking it?
Of course he is.
Okay, yeah, you too. You too, absolutely. Difficulty 2 toughness test. Absolutely.
I see a issue. I'm gonna.
What?
Yeah, mine takes a while, but if I do it like this, okay, I can't pop out my window. That's gonna be annoying. Okay, Josh is gonna see my
that's what it
character
is.
sheet a lot.
Okay.
It's okay.
That's okay. Okay,
But
cool.
I passed.
You did pass. Okay, so
I got a port
Lorn
of glory.
passes.
But we're full.
And then Reeb complicates. Excellent. Reeb, you are not only like Debbie Depresso, you are just like sick Debbie Depresso, and kind of like a little bit like drunk, no filter left anymore.
Well, see, that's the secret, Thurston.
Oh,
is
no.
he's been drinking to suppress the depression and become semi-sensible.
And now it has done the exact opposite.
Exactly. Bloody hate this drink.
And
Don't
Lorn
tell
is
Zedek about
re-energized by this.
Well, don't worry about it. Now, Reeb, at least we'll try to. Hopefully, we'll fucking die on the battlefield when we get there. Maybe, drown in the trenches.
Well, if we don't die there, I'd certainly hope there's something that we can do to get a ship. Otherwise, we're stuck here, and that's not exactly interesting.
Well, I don't know how. Well, we have to see how the orcs got here. That might be an option.
Probably the same way they got here. Probably the same way they got anywhere. By hurling themselves really hard through orbit.
Hey, with enough prayers to the Emperor Reeb, I'm sure we can hurl ourselves straight up to the fucking stupid fucking face. Let's go ahead and head on. Aye.
So, As you begin exiting the camp, all of like the soldiers are giving you these dirty looks. Far off in the distance, Corporal Hest is firing grenades into like attacking groups of orcs, shouting and like giving commands to men. But you leave through the side exit dejected onto a forested path. The same one, in fact, you walked down to save Trooper Hest only 4 weeks ago. Where once was an idyllic forest is now a rather somber affair. You can see that the trees here are spooky, and like most of the leaves have fallen off. The grass here is burned in several areas. You occasionally hear ululating hooting, which might be the sounds of orcoids. It might be the sounds of some surviving animals. It's difficult to tell. But all in all, you are making your way through this forest. And as you travel through the forest, you start hearing strange noises. Every few steps, it sounds like something is like a branch cracking behind you, or a rock falling from the top of a tree. Sounds that constantly distract your senses as you move.
It's bloody noisy in here.
Oh yes, we are likely to be ambushed at any moment.
That seems ominously foreboding and strangely likely.
But gentlemen, do not despair. I have been sent on many suicide missions, and every single one I lived. We will survive, and if we don't, whoopsie. But it's gonna be great!
And as you give that like powerful, impassioned speech, Braine, you turn back to the path to see in front of you a single greenskin standing in the middle of the path. I'm gonna pick one of you at random. I don't know. HulkyKrow. How does this greenskin greet the party?
Completely random.
Oh, you know.
It's all super random.
Yeah, super random.
Dice toss, really.
Or
Yeah.
I always recognise you two. We saw you a couple of weeks ago. Looking a lot worse for wear, but shouldn't be that tough to use nose. Takes a big
This orc,
drag
by
off
the
the
way,
fungus cigar.
yeah, has like a giant fungus cigar, goggles, like a bandana that also has, like a headset coming off of it. He's got a knife. He's got like a big tattoo on one of his biceps that just says "grown to crump." This is a very powerful looking greenskin.
I raise my hand. Waiting to be called on.
Yeah, use a red one.
Thank you. I have a question. Did you bring any friends?
Friends? We ain't got no friends. Let's got the boys, though.
You brought your boys? That is most unfortunate. This
In
is
fact-
going to be very embarrassing for you.
In fact,
The Pie Braine's eyes turn red at this.
one of them's behind you right now. Creighton's points his finger at the party.
Are any of you looking behind you?
No.
Captain Zedek will look back.
yeah, he would.
There is Cretans staring right in Captain Zedek's face.
I wish you hadn't said that. I wanted to just shoot a flamer behind me.
That would have been awesome, actually.
I know, I didn't want to interrupt Hulky, but Hulky was like, I'm going to play into my own hands.
Well, you see, Captain Zedek is just going to be wheeling around and popping off an arc pistol, so I'm gonna need Cretans to not die here.
I'm also going to
okay.
flamer. Can I do that too? Because Reeb's doing that.
Okay. One sec here,
Yeah,
friends.
take your time, please. Set up the bombs.
Yeah, let me maybe set up some stuff here. Okay, so we've got in front of you down this little like path. I'm gonna adjust some things here. We got this, we got this. Captain Zedek's in the back. It's going kind of like this. You're sort of walking close. Got Cretans at that sort of edge of the path there. All right. And then we've got also Cretans behind you for some reason, because who knows how any of this works. Okay, because they're orc magic, and they're all just magical orc girls. All right, let's maybe try our hand at a map here. Bam,
Kind of like Wahoo Shoujo.
All right, so since we're breaking into combat mode, and you're all wanting to attack, who's gonna go first?
Zedek, because he's right there.
He's gonna shoot him. He's gonna do it.
He also has to possibly dodge my flamer attack.
True. No, do the funny thing that Reeb did and just make physics bend to your will and bend the flame around to not hit me.
Yeah, you gotta curve the flame.
I've got something special planned for when it comes my turn
Good.
to actually attack him. So you go first.
Sure, I'll do the famed Captain Zedek move and shoot him with my gun.
While standing still, so I hit you with flame.
Of course! Zedek doesn't know you're gonna shoot him.
How about you don't do that?
Okay, who's going and what are you doing?
Captain Zedek's gonna shoot.
Okay, cool. So you're gonna shoot at Cretans.
Correct.
Excellent. You're engaged, but you can use a pistol in melee, no problem. His defense goes up by 2, but that's about it.
7 successes. And a crit.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Good job. You have killed Cretans.
Hell yeah. Okay. So and a crit. So roll me a 2d6 and we'll find out what this crit is, my friend.
I would love to.
Yeah. Just click that d6 twice and then there you go. All right, so your total is 35, so that is going to be a savage attack that leaves the opponent a mangled mess, slashing, burning, breaking, or ripping them in with violent force. They suffer a mortal wound, and if they survive, they acquire a memorable injury, and then you can spend glory to apply more mortal wounds to it if you would like.
I would like to spend an additional glory.
Just one?
I mean,
We have 6, and we've been getting them like gangbusters.
yeah, let's just pump all 6 into it.
Holy shit.
Okay, yeah.
Wait, could you maybe pump 5 so we have one to interrupt?
Oh yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Wow. I see the tacticking. Okay, bump 5 in, so you keep one. Okay.
We're like big tactical guys, like we play this
All
professionally.
right. Mark me down a rune point.
okay.
So as Captain Zedek turns, sees this orc like living, breathing in front, he raises up the arc pistol, lining up a perfect shot to the heads of this second orc commando who looks eerily like the first, fires point blank, the blast ripping through the head, arcing energy off into the trees beyond, like creating this kind of sparkle shower show. And that's when Captain Zedek realizes he has destroyed the cardboard cutout of Cretans that collapses slowly back, the pressure of the air even keeping it like up for a bit before it collapses down.
Can Captain Zedek turn back around and look to see Cretan still standing in front of the party? Or is he gone?
Oh no. Like, oh yeah, like he, that one just like is gone, and then you turn and you still see the one at the end of the path that was talking to Pi.
You fell for the oldest trick in the book.
Would you like to interrupt with your 1 point of glory?
May I do so?
Of course you can.
Yes, I would like to interrupt.
Okay.
Reeb is going to run to this position around everyone because I really don't want to kill people.
Okay.
He's going to take the mound of dirt and worms that Pi gave him and throw them at Cretans.
Oh, okay.
This will knock over the cardboard cutout if it is him, no doubt. And if it's not, he will be attacked by worms.
This is a cunning plan.
Cunning and brutal.
Ew.
Yes. What do I
Give
roll
me
for
a
this?
ballistic skill test.
Difficulty?
Pocket worms.
Yeah, don't worry about the DN. You just roll it.
yeah.
I tell you.
If only he had his goggles on. Oh my god, it's a crit!
8 and a crit? Reeb takes the pile of dirt and worms and he throws it and says, "Wicked worm beast, use your wicked worm attack!"
I really lost all semblance of reality, Reeb.
He's drunk.
Yes. The slow-mo dirt and worms smashes into the Cretans, who, at the last moment seems to stop oddly being animate, and there's this splash as they all bounce off of Cretans before Cretans' form starts to almost wobble in the air, and because of the critical force, the Cretans cutout falls down.
It was a trick. Don't fall for it. Keep your eyes peeled. He may be around somewhere. Watch the worms. They'll know.
They're ghosting us, Sarge!
And Pi and Lorn, as you turn, you realize that the tree behind Reeb turns. The entire tree, apparently being nothing more than Cretans, who was standing up behind it with a cardboard cutout of the tree, turns. And seeing all of this, raises up a pistol of some kind.
Just
And
imagine
takes
him.
a shot.
Imagine him turning and going, "Gotcha now, git."
Exactly.
Does Cretans have anything to say about the worms? Hulky.
Yeah.
Hulky.
The third time I've been ignored today. I'm gonna explore.
Oh, you made that cardboard cutout worm throw, did you? Not that good.
Oh my.
Anyways. Yeah.
And is firing at Reeb. Boom.
Good. I'm very tough. He will not kill me.
He will hit you. And
Yes.
crit you, because apparently this is just the game we're playing today.
Where does it show you crit me?
It basically, as long as the wrath, the last
I
dice
see.
is
There we
that.
go.
Yeah. So he will crit you with 6. He can't shift anything, so he's just gonna roll regularly. I'm just gonna roll. And this, he can crit. He is not like a troop because he's Cretans. Wadge Clatta. 41. Oh, sorry. Wait. Yeah, sorry. I had your token selected, so it showed your name. That's a bit weird. Okay. 41. Oh, he viciously vivisects you.
Oh, good. Thank you.
So what's your resilience?
Actually,
My resilience. Yeah. What?
I'm sorry
Yes.
to interrupt. That shot that he did is it's a complication.
Oh, okay.
I apologize.
Can a complication still crit?
The rule we'd established previously is that if I crit, that overrides and we save the complication for the next one, because otherwise I will never actually be able to crit you. So crits trump in this
Okay,
case.
so my resilience
next
is
attack
8.
will be
Resilience
so
is 8.
So 2 wounds will go through. So you can determination that.
Okay, I will do so. 4 successes. So actually,
So you just take 2 shock.
yeah, 2.
However, you will take 2 mortal wounds as the blow vivisects you somehow with a bullet, striking you probably just in your lower side. The bullet tearing into you. All right, who would like to go next?
Go ahead, Pie Braine.
No one beats up Reeb and gets away with it unless it's funny.
I'm going to charge Cretans now with my power sword.
Okay.
Prepare for your doom!
And I am going to attack him mightily with my mighty sword.
Okay.
Right then.
Absolutely.
All right, so I will be charging in. Let us go. I swing the stick. That will be 9 successes.
And a complication.
And a complication. I will be getting 13 damage base, but I also get to shift, I presume, a few dice here. What's the defense?
Yeah. So in this case, you'll be able to shift. You'll be able to shift 3 dice.
3 dice? Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna roll. I'm typing it in like it's roll 20. All right.
Let me show you the power. Ah, it's 14 damage, actually.
Ooh, okay, nice.
What is your weapon skill total?
My weapon skill total? Well, let's see. My initiative is 6. I believe my weapon skill is 11.
Yeah, you rolled more than 11.
No.
He's
also mastercrafted, so he gets 2 additional dice.
And I charge,
It's
so I
also
get an additional.
powerful. Very cool, very powerful.
My brain is good at hitting people.
Okay, I got the dice there. You're right. You're good.
Yeah.
You rolled a lot of 6s.
Cool. So you rush in and destroy this cardboard cutout. Very good. And your complication is that you fall prone. As you go in with this amazing amount of force, and then fall prone. How does the shadowy, disembodied voice of Cretans respond to this?
You's not even close to ready to fight me yet. No matter how fast you is.
You know what? I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna take it personally anyway.
This pile of rocks comes up and becomes Cretans. And then
How much
moves.
ruin do you have, mister?
I will maybe indicate that he is a champion and has some personal rune on top of it that I'm burning. And maybe don't question the mechanics of my character.
I will use my wicked worm attack on you.
As he comes in and attempts to attack Captain Zedek. What's your defense, Captain Zedek?
Captain Zedek's defense is 4. However, is Cretan's going to melee him?
He is, so it's 5, right? Because you can parry?
Parry, but also I have sidestep.
Ooh, okay. Would you like to do that?
I would. It'll give me...
And that will add...
a defense of 6 and a resilience of 10.
Ooh. Sweet. All right. Well, I'm just gonna see what happens here. We'll see if Cretans can do this thing. Oh no! He just misses as he comes like out of the rock, swinging a choppa at Captain Zedek, and that will be Cretans. I believe that gives us Lorn.
Yes, I will cast the amazing spell called Crush.
Absolutely.
That's levitation. I want Crush. Do I get him with 6 successes?
6 successes will get him. So you grab him.
Excellent, and I will shift the 2 to basically increase the difficult number for strength and willpower test.
Ooh, very good. Okay, cool. So the damage crushes the cardboard cutout. That, makes no sense. But as you do so, you trigger the next thing of the encounter. As you can see, 4 more Cretanses seemingly appear out of trees. All of them, moving with this strange fluidity. How do the 4 Cretanses talk to the party?
Is that all you got? It'll be years before yous can catch up to me.
There's since we missed the previous complication, can't have one of the complications be one of those fall over.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, they're all going to go right now, so once these all appear, they're all going to try to do something, so the first one's going to complicate, so let's just have that happen, because they all appear, and then one of them's going to try to shoot at the downed pie brain. We'll see how this goes.
I'll add to my defense.
What is your defense right
It's
now?
5, but if I'm prone, isn't it harder to hit me with ranged attacks?
Let's find out. I mean, the first one's going to jam, and then his weapon is going to explode.
Okay.
So there's that complication,
That suits my
which
purposes.
seemingly takes this regular orc boy out of the fight. Dun dun dun. Then the one over here kind of rushes up after becoming a tree towards you, Pie Brain, and attempts to attack you with a choppa up close.
That is not good.
Actually, I think I missed because I only get 4 successes. That will...
Yeah, because if I'm assuming
Yeah.
I'm taking a -1 penalty to my defense, I still have my parry up. So it'd be defense 5.
Yeah, your defense is increased by 1 from range that are 6 meters or more away. Yeah, that's it.
And I can counterattack
cool.
him, actually.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Also, sorry, it's your defense is reduced by 2. So.
Oh, in that case, he actually would equal my defense. I don't know if that means he hits.
He would, but it's not enough to actually do damage to you, so it takes off of you.
Very well, then. Here is a normal hit.
Cool.
That's going to be 5 successes. It will complicate against all odds. 14 damage base. I assume I can shift the 6.
You quite destroy him. There's no need to roll. As again, you cut off this one. Like as you cut, you realize it's not Cretans again. It's just another orc boy who looks very confused as your blade comes and ends him.
What?
And then one of them runs up to here and attempts to take another shot. This time at our good friend Reeb.
Good.
I believe, why did I roll? What the hell?
Yeah, why'd you roll it privately, huh? You hiding something from me?
I am, apparently. Here we go. I'll roll it again. It also does weird things if I roll it privately. 3. Your defense is 3, right, Reeb?
Yes.
Okay. His gun also explodes as he rushes up and fires. It does 10 points of damage, so give me determination again.
Okay. Bingo.
So
that is
take
1 success.
1 wound and 1 shock.
1 wound and 1 shot.
And then the final one comes out to here and attempts to take a shot at Captain Zedek with a pistol. Let's see what happens here as another clone Cretans rushes out and begins firing. This one gaining a slight bonus, but not quite the same as the others. Boom. The weapon discharges, and defense 4, will that be enough to hit you at range?
Yes, it will.
Zedek? Perfect. It'll hit you and do 10 points.
All right.
So what's your resilience?
Resilience is going to be 8.
Okay, so give me determination.
Sure. Bam.
Bam. You take 2 shock. That's the end of the first round. So now you've got Braine knocked prone. The rest of you have taken some incoming fires. There are 2 Cretans left. Who would like to go first?
I think I would like to go first so I can refresh my counterattack.
If I could propose something first.
Yes.
First off, we still need to resolve his complications.
Oh, yes.
There were multiple of them that he did.
Yeah. Wait. Which ones?
You rolled an attack on one of the previous ones, and there was a complication.
Yeah. The one that was the player one was the one that exploded, and then he died. And then this one down here, I said his gun exploded, so he doesn't have a gun
Okay,
anymore.
my bad.
Yeah.
I, however, did complicate on my attack to kill this guy.
Oh yes, we have to do that. Let's
It's complications
do that,
and crits today. That's what we're rolling.
Apparently. 1 sec. 3. Ooh, your weapon malfunctions. You have to succeed a tech check and make an action to use it. So your power sword once again goes.
That is what would happen if it wasn't mastercrafted, and I got to ignore that.
That is true. Absolutely.
This is
You ignore the
Lemurian
first one in the
craftsmanship.
session. Yeah.
It's actually not Lemurian craftsmanship. I'll let him believe it.
That is you do ignore the first complication. Yep.
The thing I was going to propose is I was going to do something stupid, but Speaker, if you want to go first. Go for it.
No, just so if I'm
I can do it after.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Because just if I'm charged again, then my counterattack would refresh. So I'm going to, seeing this guy come close to me, this Cretans, quote unquote, on the ground. I guess the last guy, as he came up to me, I did a sudden upward bisection. I see this guy. I'm going to stow my power sword, and I'm doing like freestyle or something, I'm just going to whip around, spinning on my back with my eviscerator, and using its range 2, I'm going to be able to get an attack off on this guy. He's within my melee range, and I'm just going to whip around with the Sermonizer and show you the power of... Well, this isn't Lemuria, but it's pretty good. It's Metallica. And that is my plan. So, I'ma roll it.
Your plan is to hit him.
Yes! It's a genius plan! That's a lot of damage! And I'll be shifting.
Feel swift.
I'd be shifting 3 other ones, but I don't know how much it matters.
He
I
is
think it
quite
auto
dead.
shifts for you.
It just tells you how many you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
shift if the numbers is
Yeah,
correct.
the Sermonizer just
Okay.
gets an absurd amount of ED.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, you just tear up this like poor orc again, who sort of has this moment of, are any of you interrupting? Or you don't have glory, so you can't interrupt.
Yeah.
Hey, Hulky.
Yeah.
I'm picking you at random. How does the real Cretans? What does the real Cretan say as he tactically withdraws from what he has realized is not a good fight?
Oh, sure. I thought I sprang for better squid glue for its cutouts. About this, we figures this out later. I won't forget you.
I told you it was
And
gonna
then
be
we are out of
embarrassing!
combat.
I'll miss you.
Back to the quiet of the forest. The strange sounds have all disappeared as well.
What a headache. Can I medicate myself, please?
Absolutely.
All right. I rolled. I got 4 successes. 6 failures. That's not too great. So what would that heal, Thurston?
I appreciate that every time I have to pull up the Medicaid to remember.
Yes,
how this
because I'm
works
not.
for you.
Because the sheet takes 10 million years for me to scroll to medicate.
1 sec. Okay, so DN3 gets you a wound every shifted, so you basically will get one wound back.
Great.
Incredible.
Which isn't that all you took? Was
No,
one
I took 3.
Oh, that's right, because the mortals. Yeah, that's right.
Silly man.
Yeah.
I'd have it on Medicaid, but I need it for other areas, and Foxit Reader takes forever to load.
You could take a rest.
Can we?
you wanna
do we
rest.
actually want to do that, or do we just want to keep going forward? I mean, I don't want to spend any more time on this shithole.
No, because if we rest now, he will have more time to report us to his fellows. If we beat his pace, we might be able to stem the flow of intelligence.
Right, and we continue onward.
Indeed.
Yes.
Forward, man.
Okay. Yeah, so you continue. Yes?
I was going to say Lorn plays a marching tune.
Kazoo.
I'm going to
what-
backward somersault out of prone.
Okay.
Just on the way. They asked us to be loud, so we're just on our way.
So yeah, you're just like
Captain Zedek's kind of twitching as we
Absolutely.
trudge along. Just like, hey, you know, at least none of us are greenhorns to jungle fighting. Looks back with a very concerned smile and twitching eye. That's gonna be Gallows humor, so we can get some shock back.
Yay!
Oh, very good. Very good.
Just imagine his face, just the hurts just a little bit face. Icons plus rank. So let me give you a fellowship test.
Sure.
There we go. Hey, not bad.
I believe your terrible gallows humor will restore shock to everybody.
Will. So that's going to be... I believe it's going to be 6 shock.
Well, luckily, I think I was the only person who really lost a bunch of shock there.
Other than me.
Yeah.
Congrats.
All right.
What day in it?
You carry on trudging, only really kept going by Zedek's ongoing gallows humor. Eventually making your way to the edge of the forest, where you can see a hill, like the slight slope of a hill going up towards the cave that was marked on the basic tactical map. However, as you approach, you can see that there is a large slew of greenskins that are standing around, seemingly waiting for you. They appear to be, like, not quite lined up, but certainly They seem like they're ready for you in like small squads, about 4 or 5 men squads leading up to the top of this hill, upon which stands a proud and regal orc who looks down at all of you from above. What does this orc say? Let's pick, I don't know, speaker. Tell me how this orc introduces themselves to the approaching Umis.
Well, looks like we got one of them flanky parties. Hey, Umis, come here. I want to tell you something.
What do you want, orc?
Now listen, I understand it uses a certain individual party trying to fight back against the oncoming war. I respect that. In fact, I'm thinking about defecting myself. So what you say, you and I come to some kind of deal?
Thurston?
Yes.
May I roll a... Hang on, I'm thinking.
Okay.
Can I roll a persuasion for Ritzfist to persuade him to, like, go away? Go away.
Just go away.
I'm trying to think of something that he could do that he would logically do for what meager funds we could possibly scrounge up. Or like,
So what you're saying is you wish to negotiate.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I always love this. Would you like to give me a persuasion test, and we'll see how it goes here. How this plays out.
DN at all?
I'm gonna say the difficulty number here is going to be variable. I'm gonna have you roll first because I might have a counter roll that I need to make.
3 successes.
You did get your wrath back, by the way.
I'll wrath it.
Sure. So re-roll those 4 failures.
Bingo. That gets me
3 more.
3 successes, so that's 6 successes.
Okay. Sweet. Okay, so that's a total of 6 successes. Okay, well, let's see. Alack and alas, it appears Ritzfist's own persuasive abilities are enough to keep you. How does this negotiation go? I want you two to play this out for me.
Before it starts,
as it's
can
kind of
I
reaches
Reeb?
What was that?
What?
Can I assist Reeb in this? Sorry if I didn't do it before, but
No.
okay.
Yeah,
keep going then.
assisting is kind of like you basically
gotcha. You
increase
can keep going.
the difficulty by 1, so that yeah. Okay, so Reeb, how do you start off negotiations with Ritzfist?
Orc, is this planet really worth your time? You look like a rogue trader. Why are you even here?
I will admit that there have been some things that are quite outside my control, but I will say that it's often on the small scale wars like this you find the most desperate gets to join your crew.
Yes, and they're going to lose, because we're going to blow up that big stupid gun of yours, and then you're going to be in big trouble, then you'll die. That's losing a lot of money.
Well, I do admit there's some reasonability to that. Of course, we're winning the planet and the war right now, so can't quite see that happen. So,
It's going to change.
maybe. And you know what? I've got something that's on my mind right now.
I'm gonna point at Zedek.
I really like your coat.
Captain Zedek
You're
will
a
look.
fucking monster.
Captain Zedek will look back at Ritzfist. He will just sneer at him. He'll reach into his coat and pull out a handful of thrones. I'll pay you 20 thrones to fuck off.
Thurston, can you roll
I would like to roll
willpower?
persuasion.
Zedek, you don't understand socioeconomics of orcs.
I
right?
don't give a
think
shit
thrones are
about
valuable.
their goddamn teeth. I don't have any teeth to give him.
You have those in your mouth. You just cracked that one. Give him that one.
He's pretty resolved again. Oh God, Christ!
It's 4 successes. At the start.
Captain Zedek's pretty persuasive.
It's up to Thurston.
The other boys are all looking up at like Britzfist back end and like, should we soak him, boss?
Oh, no. I like the cut of your jib, Mr. Fancy Pants. Why don't you come over here and shake me hand on it?
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good.
Come on, won't you shake a poor captain's hand?
He is a poor captain, in case you haven't noticed.
We've got so much in
I
common.
know.
Come on, just shake me hand.
I don't know if Captain Zedek is. I'm pretty sure Zedek is aware of the fact that this is a terrible idea.
I don't know. I'm not in Captain Zedek's mind. I really can't. Like, I don't know what is a good idea or a bad idea to Captain Zedek.
Captain Zedek is a broken man, by all means. But I think.
So what's Captain Zedek gonna do?
I have awareness to see if he's so broken that he would do something so obviously stupid as to shake a Flash Git's hand.
You can't fucking like make a roll and be like, Thurston, tell me what is the right thing to do here. Fuck you. That's not how these games work.
I was so hoping to
to
put the ball in
assist,
your court.
Please, God, my hand.
Shake me hand.
God, my hand, Lord.
To
Lorn
assist,
assists. God damn.
to help Captain Zedek, is there a thing I can roll that allows me to kind of, or insight? Can I try to roll an insight on this orc to kind of see if I can be like, hey, is this orc actually just trying to deal, or is he just trying to, shank Captain Zedek as soon as he gets close?
Absolutely, you can.
My insight of 2 will help us out.
Do it.
I got a 1,
And
I complicated.
Well,
Captain Zedek, I believe you should go shake his hand. He looks like such a trustworthy fellow. Look, he's got sparkly bits and a cool red eye. You can't say no to such a friendly face.
Can I suggest the complication, Thurston?
You can.
All right, Lorn. Looking at Ritzfist, you see within the palm of his hand hidden is this large, obviously complicated, overdrawn, overwrought device that has underneath his sleeve a massive car battery hidden up it. And you see this and you believe this is evidence of further trustworthiness. Clearly this is a man of great generosity and power.
He wants to share his power.
I see the battery that lights the LED in his eye. You're safe.
Negotiations have broken down, boys.
it's a planet of the worms.
Who would like to go first?
I would like to. Earndil would like to use attack.
I would only propose that if we want to be more defensive, because we have like a glory. Either I interrupt or else just going to try to shield us in some way.
Yeah, no, actually, no, yeah, you go first. Shield us, please.
Yeah, because we got a lot of orcs with
Make
a lot
us
of
live.
guns. So hopefully I roll high enough to kind of protect us a little bit. All right,
Absolutely.
So I'm going to have to clear these first. First off, I'm going to cast Telekinetic Dome. And then the second one that I will cast will be shape form or shape basically.
Oh yeah.
Or shape flesh. My bad. Yeah, so that'll be the second one I try to do. So actually no, I can't. Telekinetic Dome is a full action, so this just takes my whole thing. So I can't do that. So bloop bloop bloop. Ooh. And anything that I do, I'm going to wrap it so I can shift some additional ones. So I can do 1, 2, 3, 4. So we do 1, 2, 3, 4. Which I will get 1, 2, 3, 4 up. So that'll allow me to shift it one more time, and then I'll use that shifting to allow me to buff up the range. So anyone who's around me will be able to be buffed or protected.
What's the range? What's the range you get on it now?
It's just 1. Basically, whoever's adjacent to me. I can be specific, but it's like 1 meter or something.
No. That's cool and important because we can do a thing here to sort of. Whoop! There you go. Oh. As you put up a dome of energy.
We gotta
around
be
you.
fancy. We got the cool dome effect.
That's right.
Like we have the whole thing here. Let me.
Wow, an
Fine.
aura.
Do you want me to do the
fancy
super
thing.
fancy?
The fancy thing.
Use the good stuff.
Super fancy one.
Yes. Here's the thing here. I want to just make sure. Of
No,
the
Amethyst has the
thing,
ability
which
to
is-
capture
There you go.
negative energy
There
and
we go.
positive energy, making it incredibly useful in energy.
Shut up.
I hate you so much right now. You burn my soul, sir.
Yeah. So I did buy one.
Okay, there we go. All right, so yeah, you set up this like telekinetic dome of energy around you. Okay,
And I'm done.
was any of you interrupting at this point? Going once.
Well, you know, I just want to say I wasn't saying that much during that encounter. That was strange.
Shut up,
Very good.
Kai. Go kill him.
All right.
Are you interrupting? Pi?
Absolutely not. What the fuck am I gonna do?
Okay.
I can't kill 10 guys with one attack. I can only kill one guy with the force of 10 guys.
All right. So 5 orcs advance up with their
I don't
wall
know,
of
you're fine.
shooters, and they're gonna unload at the big red target. Let's see here. They're gonna actually not get too many extra dice on this, but hey, we'll see how they do. What's your defense right now, Pi?
5.
Okay, 5. Cool. And they're actually gonna get +3, right? Yeah, +3. Okay, cool. As a slew of pistol fire comes towards you. Whoops. Oh gosh, why is it doing
The
it like
machine
that?
spirits!
No, that was wrong. One sec. Sorry, it's
Team spirit.
yeah, it's being silly, and I don't know why.
You're traumatized.
I know, it's terrible. Okay. Blup. There we go. Yeah, okay, it still misses. Even
No
worse. So basically, these
successes.
boys are rushing towards you with pistols flying in the air, and everything goes wrong. Who would like to go next?
I kind of want to... Wait, let me see here.
You can
check
adjust. You can adjust up to the corner there, and then you should be able to flamer them just fine.
Yeah,
Or even where you're at, even.
I'm gonna move in front of Lorn.
Okay.
That still puts me in the ball, of course, the ball of power.
Yeah.
And I'm going to fire my fire gun at them.
Your fire gun. Okay.
Yes.
So you're using a
Yeah.
regular flamer. So the long range of your flamer would be. Oops, I hit the wrong button. The long range of your flamer would be 12. So you can like zippity doo dah fairly far. Cool.
Yeah, I think they're within medium because they're not 8 meters away.
You know,
Yeah.
I mean, they are, but they're...
Yeah, no. So they're past short range, basically. So they are in medium range. But the way it
Okay.
works is for your shifted exalts, that's how much you can basically maneuver the cone. So for every shift, it's going to be 1 extra boy, basically.
Okay, so I'm going to roll.
Okay,
Roll.
I believe.
There we go.
Nice.
That'll be 3 successes with no shift. Good
No
quality.
shifts. Okay, so you're gonna hit. Roll the damage, which is 10, based on their resilience, which is terrible. This is going to hurt them. If you fire into a mob, however, you hit an additional equal to the weapon's salvo value. So I forget if your flamer has a salvo value in
It
it.
does not have salvo.
Yeah,
It is
it's-
assault and flamer.
Oh, number of individual equal to half of the blast rating, or if you're using like a other weapon, it's going to do a bit more. So okay, perfect.
Well, it doesn't have blast and it doesn't have salvo.
Yeah, so it's legit. You could just adjust the cone, but sadly you can't. So you're just gonna take out one of the boys.
What a good weapon. I need to get a new one.
It's good. It's just like it's really tactical. Like you have to like if you were like in this square, you'd get all of them, sort of thing. So
Yeah, but I need to get a new weapon, period.
that's fair.
heavy
Okay, cool.
flavor.
Who would like to go next?
I think I would, because as the person outside of the sphere, I am the one in the shittiest situation, so I will spend a glory and interrupt now.
Cool. Okay, you're going to interrupt before these guys?
These guys are...
Because I was just going to move them.
Oh, okay, cool. Are these guys...
So you can just go without interrupting, because they're just moving up.
Fantastic.
So you can just go in the corner there and you'll be in the bubble.
Yeah, but then I can't
fire
hit
from there.
dudes.
Yeah, he wants to melee.
Oh, okay.
I have a question.
Just gonna play it safe.
Are these guys
Okay.
mobs, or are they like 5 individual guys?
They're mobs.
Okay, good.
In that case, I can just turn my brain off and do this.
Braine, no!
I will...
You're gonna be out there all alone. They might have guns and stuff and traps
You're
and
right.
things. Stand the... No! You fool!
Now I'm against the wall where I'll have cover if someone shoots me. Alright, now! I have to rip and tear.
That... Okay, go ahead.
Come
I
on,
believe in
Rick's
him.
Fist never fights with any traps or tricks. How could he possibly do anything like that? I've never met this orc before.
Sure.
Alright, anyway, they have huge guts, rip and tear their guts, etc.
Alright, 10 successes. I am shifting 2, I presume.
Yes, in this case, yeah.
Alright. That will be a grand total of 17 damage AP3 to this mob.
Okay. I believe that will be enough to slice through the remainder of this mob.
Now don't do it again!
As you rush forward and begin like ripping and tearing into them with your weapon, at this point, Ritz Fist is going to go.
Now you finally fallen into my trap. And what's the plan here, exactly?
I'm gonna mark me down a rune point, please.
Hey, mark me down a ruin point, boys.
He is going to shoot 2 extra
I'ma
times,
shoot 2 extra times.
all into
All
Braine.
into point. Wait, where else was I going?
So what is your cover granting you
I
here?
presume like 1
Let's
point of
see.
defense. Unless it's like long range, maybe.
Yeah, no, it's not long range for him. In fact, it might even be short range now. Let me check. Gotta.
Who is this
is
optimally...
just- It is just in short range.
this incredibly clever and handsome combatant with a great voice. How could this be?
So what's your defense right now? How much? 6.
Yes.
The number after 5.
6, and then I'm going to get actually 2 more attack dice. Actually, yeah, that's going to be it. And then there is going to be a slew of shots coming your way. Let's see how this goes. I'm going to do the first one here.
All right, boys. Now we can still handle this diplomatically.
The first one like starts chewing into the rock beside you, misses. He gets 2 more, however. So watch out, and we'll see. Ooh, that one will hit, but will complicate.
Boys.
And we'll do 14 points of damage with AP minus 2.
Haha! That'll show him! Wait, that's me.
That will show you.
That'll show you me! Alright, I'll roll some determination.
Yeah.
And I do add a rank to it, so... Alright, I can soak 4, and it's, so I'll take 1 wound, and I will lose 4 shock.
Okay. As this all blasts into you. Now I have to sadly roll the complication that happens. I don't have a particularly good one that I want to do from our stash of them, so I'm just gonna roll one of the standard combat complications, and we'll see what happens to this poor fellow here. So that's gonna be 2d6, and then bam! We're good. 11. Okay, he's out of ammo. Okay. So Ritzfist will fire twice, wanting to fire a third, can't fire a third, and spends his simple action frantically reloading the snaz gun.
Where's Mr. Crispin? He's supposed to keep these triple loaded.
Who's going next?
I think it's just Captain Zedek left.
Zedek, I believe, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so tired of this planet full of worms and orcs. I'm just gonna fucking go up where Pi is.
Zedek, no!
I can't kill them from back there.
Yes, you can. You have a fucking gun.
That's the point. I'm getting closer to shoot more with the gun.
Lawrence is
Gonna
getting
fire the arc
flashbacks
pistol.
of seeing young Fenrisian warriors dash off to the middle of the battlefield and just getting fucking slaughtered. They
Oh yeah,
didn't
like the
protect themselves
camera's in
against
on his
arrows.
eyes. The sweat coming down the side of his face. The screams.
He's gonna do the zappy gun.
Yeah, okay.
And that is 3 successes.
Cool.
I kind of want to ref that.
That is that.
Oh, wait, no.
That's okay. You can wrath it. It'll hit.
Oh. Wait, no, we're fine. Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Okay.
We'll do it live.
Okay. You pop an orc.
Yeah! I'm contributing. I'm doing it.
Hold on, you didn't just shoot
gonna do it?
the orc. You shot a beam of lightning jetting through the sky that hit the radium and caused a giant flash of crimson gore.
Okay, I don't need that much encouragement. It's okay.
Look, I'm trying to speed
You're cutting
things
off,
up.
by the way. Hulky, you're cutting off, by the way. Be careful.
Sorry. I don't need that much encouragement. It's okay.
Oops. There we go. This line of orcs moves up to the edge here. That is their action. They doubled to there.
Oh no, what would they do up there? If only they had a dome to protect them.
I know.
Oh no.
Foolish.
These ones are
Yeah.
running up. Okay, that's that. Next turn. Who wants to go
I think
first?
Reeb should take advantage of this delicious flamethrower vector.
Yeah, I should.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should. I will flamethrower Lorn.
Good idea.
Lorn, do me, Lorn,
over, man.
do me a favor.
Uh-huh.
Please just move up and give them some cover. I'll be fine.
That's the idea. Well, the hope was just to basically keep everyone shielded. It would possibly cast it
Get
again
'em.
and try to get a way bigger effect.
You can sustain it and then just run up. So yeah.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Okay. Who wants to go first though?
Base Lorn.
Lorn. Okay, Lorn. Base Lorn.
Lorn must keep us alive or we will die.
People die when they're
I will
killed.
hop up this way, and I'll have to
Okay.
cast my other super duper awesome psychic spell called. We're going to do. Let's see.
Whoop, 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 whoop,
Shit,
whoop,
I'm
whoop.
sorry. I should have got my turn ready.
No, you're good. You're
I'm
good. You're
terrible.
good. How dare you?
Glorious voices upon us when we least expect it. Now, Lorn, you have to expect being more glorious.
Yeah, I'll do shape flesh because basically that's what's gonna help me stay alive if I get shot. And I'm
Oh
good.
damn! There you go. Yeah, and you.
Actually, difficulty would now be. I think I fail. Actually, I think difficulty number is 8 now.
No, it's not. It's not. You're sustained. You can sustain for free. So.
I think the base is.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good with this one because of
We're
your
gonna say
things
it
you take.
goes, and then I'll look at the rules here and fix it later. Anyway, we're good. I shape flesh, and I basically bring up my resilience, and that's the end of my turn.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. That's that. Okay, so I'm gonna go unless one of you is interrupting.
I will interrupt.
Okay.
There you go.
I'm
Use
going
that
to
glare.
move up
Yep.
to there.
Yep.
I'm going to flame them in the middle and see if I do enough shifts to actually be worth the damn or if I'll just fail.
Do it up. The
Go!
fire.
It's 3 again. It's
Do you want to
crap.
wrath it?
Yeah, I'm going to wrath it.
Cool. So roll 4 dice. See what we get. Oh, okay. It's still enough to get 2 of them though, and it will kill the 2 of them. So, as you like flame up the hill.
Piece of shit. I need a new flamer.
Get a heavy flamer.
If we
Well, I'll just do that.
if we get back to the ship and I do enough drugs, I can make you a master crafted one.
That's right. We just need to ask like the local Prometheum hovers.
So this boy up here looks down, looks at his fellow boys, looks back down, reaches onto his belt, produces a small stick-like device,
No.
takes off the top,
Hold on.
and rolls it down the hill towards you.
Can I?
Excuse me, you have to make a ballistic check for that?
I am about to make the ballistic skill
So,
check.
I don't know
Yeah,
how
yes.
much you're allowing me to bullshit today.
Well, you have narrative declarations, which you know we
I
all
would
love. So,
But unfortunately, this would be a turn interruption idea. So the
well,
idea.
with narrative declarations are broad. Broad. What do you want to do?
So basically, Lorn will basically be maintaining the spell. You know, he's hardening himself up, but then he sees the grenade. Basically, this orc is now like fuck you, Gates, and then whoosh. He wants to quickly do a narrative declaration to do basically like psychic hand or whatever. Grab it back and just throw it back at him.
Okay. I'll allow this. The difficulty is going to be fairly tough on this, I think.
I agree.
It's probably like we're gonna look at like a difficulty 8 to grab this out of sequence because you've also got other stuff.
Yeah.
It's also gonna probably distract you from your shaped flesh. It's probably gonna like you're shaping your flesh.
Both.
Yeah, that's true. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be difficulty 8. Do you wanna go for it there?
Let's try it.
Yeah, do it out. Psychic mastery.
Just shy of 1.
Yep.
Can I
Do
use
you want
my
to
other
use your
rest?
second wrath?
Yes,
yeah,
I will.
absolutely. You can.
To protect the group, I will. So I need to roll 4 more.
Yeah.
I also really like that
I
Lorn
shoot 2 more.
disappeared from the map.
Okay, so
You got
No.
4 more.
No, for some reason, I pressed a button and it moved him. Yeah, so I got 4 more.
okay. Okay, one sec. So I'm assuming you're gonna do something bullshitty like that.
That is a large fucking grenade blast.
Yes, yes, it is.
That seems wrong. Very wrong. What is the radius of that grenade?
6.
The fuck? That is not
Yes.
a radius of a grenade.
You didn't tell you what kind of grenade it was.
I didn't.
Oh. What kind of grenade is it, Thurston?
It is a like high intensity fragmentation grenade. It sends shit flying everywhere.
Cool. Yeah, I'll agree to that location. I'm okay with that.
Org.
I'm guessing you're like, it's like rolling down. Lorn sees it, raises his hand up, and it like,
Nope. Whoosh.
and it like lands at the base of the other mob that like all of them look down at once, and then it explodes. When it explodes, the damage is enough to immediately send all 3 of these boys careening down the hill to their deaths as their like bodies are hurled with like all this like shrapnel and debris in their backs, and then it is enough to wipe out 3 of the mob here.
No.
Very good.
It was
Alright,
Who would
That's
like to
my
go
turn.
next? Who would like to? That wasn't even your turn. That was me letting you have a narrative declaration. You fuck.
Oh, so
Zoke.
just take it away
Who would
from
like
me.
to go
That's
next?
fine.
Is it our turn?
Yeah,
That doesn't.
that was
that
their
didn't-
turn.
it's
They all
one of
died
you
on
two.
their
That didn't
turn.
feel
Yes.
like their
It's
turn.
2 of your guys'
The
turn.
GM doesn't let us do anything. All right, it's your turn now. What would you
Thurston,
like
if
to
you
do?
keep saying that, I'm liable to turn against you.
That's fair. That's fair.
Very well. You all do this stuff. I'll go get the head.
I'm going to start scurrying up the walls, and I'm just going to be spending my entire turn moving as fast as I can. Should I make an athletics test?
Yes,
So
please.
no head.
Excellent. Okay. I just opened up a different tab to get my character sheet, and
Oh,
that's
no.
not how that works. Roll.
Oh no.
No!
All right,
Let's roll.
6 successes
Not
and a glory for the pool, and I'm just going to be running as fast as I can to get within range of Rit's Fist. I'm not going to be able to get melee range this turn.
No. You're basically gonna get like up to here, like scrambling through the debris up to the side of the cliff, avoiding the other boys.
Hi, how you doing?
Well, I was doing better when you weren't so close. Say, let's shake on.
Rit's Fist will go.
Gonna get someone with this
Ritz.
thing, I swear.
Can you mark me? Actually, no, don't mark me down a rune point. I'm going to use his personal stuff. And then I'm going to shoot you. I'm going to shoot you with Ritz Fist.
No! See, I'm getting schizophrenic.
This is good. This is good.
This is your
The
plan.
desired effect.
He's only going to shoot twice, so it's not that bad. Your defense is still
It's
6.
gonna be
Or
5
no,
at
it'll
this
be
point,
5, yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, he's going to fire, like, madly Dakaing at
God,
you.
he's Jango Fetting me. Oh!
Yes, he will. He will hit you quite a bit, and will shift twice on you. We'll shift twice on you and do 15 damage.
Wow. That's good. All right.
AP -2.
Wow.
With AP too, yes.
All right. Well, I'm...
Wow. I hate that.
All right. I'm going to do what I can.
Determination. Yep.
All right. So I will be... soaking that one. And then it was 15. So in that case, I'm going to be looking at 5 damage coming through.
Nice. Then he's gonna shoot you again. Oh my god. oh.
And he
Oh
critted.
no.
Rest
Oh,
and
no.
goodbye, Pipe
The
Braine.
only thing that can defeat Speaker. Speaker.
He'll do 16 points of damage this time.
Oh wait, I'm dead. That's double my
Well,
health.
how
Oh wait,
much,
no, I'm not, because minus resilience.
No.
Yeah, you have resilience, buddy.
Yeah,
Yeah, come on
that's
now.
true.
Roll determination
No,
too.
I'll just take the wounds.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
even I have
Oh,
one
okay.
shock left. So if I get back on my feet, I
Very
don't want to be
good.
fucking pulverized. I am down to no wounds.
And the crit will be a 51. Let's find out together what that is.
Take 6 wounds.
Overpowering as I send the foe lurching away. So he's just gonna knock you off.
That's
the
fucking awesome.
As you're like hit repeatedly after scrawling up to get him, and this snaz gun is just blasting into you, making your chest a molten ruin. As you are repeatedly struck by various strikes, causing you, in fact, to even take a memorable injury from this, which will be a twitch. You develop a twitch as your chest is impacted repeatedly. That like you're now just like have these uncontrollable twitchings occasionally, and are knocked down. Cool. Who would
I
like to
say
go
one thing?
next? You can.
Ritz Fist, after doing this, is going to take the snaz gun on his finger, twirl it around, and then reholster it. Go. Still got it.
Ah, you idiot! We're not even there yet! You can't die here!
Yeah, he is very fun.
I don't got a one-liner.
This is why, I make the dome and encourage people to stay in the dome, to shoot from the dome. No one respects the dome.
I love you Zoran. I love you saying this as Lorn is just sitting here in the dome that is gently rotating around us.
No one respects the dome. And at
No
this
one
point,
respects
Ritzfist
the
just
dome.
starts casually walking away.
Well, I think I've made me money back on this one. Oh, you need to be making an exorbitant exit sometimes.
Captain Zedek, would you like to go?
Captain Zedek's going to run up to the other boys and charge them.
He leaves the dome. No one respects the dome.
Lorn's fucking glaring at Captain Zedek.
No,
Kills
Lorn,
my
see,
only
this is-
friend but me!
Lorn, this is
Wow.
okay because the threat is gone. It's just orcs now, Lorn. It's just orcs, Lorn. Orcs.
Lorn's
Just
just
orcs.
kind of like holding his hands to his eyes, going like, I'm just trying to help my friends. But no one fucking gives a shit. We go fight a threatening enemy. One of them's dying up on the fucking hill. The other one is fucking stupid. And I would just fucking, I should just quit. I should just leave. It's just stupid.
Defect to the orcs.
You can send in your
become a
resignation
Tiganov.
later.
I'll just become a hermit. I'll just become a hermit in the fucking planet. Like, I quit.
Tender your resignation later. We're busy.
Captain
Captain.
please make your charge attack.
Absolutely. Here's. Oh shit! I've never charged before. I've
what?
literally never charged before. Fuck.
You just add 1 dice to your dice pool.
1.
Gotcha.
And also, you get to attack as if you had done a full move. So technically, it probably would have been smarter for Pi to just have charged at one of these mounds of people, but I didn't think of that.
Here you go. I did that. It's gonna be 5 successes.
Okay. That's gonna be enough to get 2 of them.
I would like to wrap this anyway.
Oh, okay. Yeah, do
Wanna-
it. Do it. Give me that wrath, Captain Zedek. Do
3
it.
die? Yeah.
It'll be 3 failures, so yeah, 3 die.
D6. Boom. Ah, so close.
You got 1 more.
You got 1 more. There's still 1 orc standing at you. That orc's gonna go. He's gonna try to hit you with a chopper.
No, he's not, because I'm gonna sidestep. That's a lot of die.
It's an orc.
So, Hulky, adjust your voice activation a bit.
Oh shit.
He's gonna hit you, I think, right? Will 7 hit you?
Yes, the 7's gonna hit me.
He's gonna
no.
hit you with a Jesus, is that right? Yeah, no, that's right. Orcs are redonkulous in combat. That's right. Yeah, he's gonna hit you for 13 points of damage with a chopper.
All right, so I'm gonna determination the last 3.
Okay.
Here we go.
I believe in you.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. Let's take that shock.
Hey, hell yeah. This planet's
Cool.
full of worms.
That's-
I'm full of worms, so you're gonna be full of worms soon.
I have to do some tests here real quick. That's not good. And, oops, not that. There we go. So I'm rolling some resolve tests. All right, so, yeah, no, both of these orc mobs are now retreating. Captain Zedek, I'm assuming you're just gonna stab this one down as it starts to run away from you. These two, like, see Pie Braine, but are also like, our boss left, we're gonna F off too. And they rush away, leaving once again you on the quiet battlefield. Enough time to go up to your companion, Pie Braine, who has been heavily damaged. And I think this is where we're going to take our break.
Good.
You all need to learn something about Mr. Richfist. I break squigs, ribs, and 100 molar teeth.
We need to learn something?
Yeah, you need to learn that. All right, boy.
Look how they massacred my metal boy.
Stop dying.
Okay, I'm trying, but it is hard.
All right, let's break.
All
We'll
right.
be back, friends.
We will be right back, everybody. Stay tuned. All right, and we are back. Just
We're back.
Yeah, just I guess a bit of bookkeeping. I rolled a regeneration test thing. Basically, do a second mastery regeneration. I succeeded with all the other stuff I have going. So I'm basically indefinitely keeping all of these buffs going. And everyone else did some Medicaid checks, I believe is what we did.
Yep. Everyone's back to full health because we also rested.
Yes.
So we are ready for the next, probably not the worst encounter, but probably not very good because we got 2 of the worst guys left now.
Wow.
Do these bullets even have gunpowder in them?
I'm picking them out.
Why does it matter,
Well,
Pi? Why does it matter?
It's
at
the
this stage?
principle of the thing.
Orcish principles are not our principles. Move.
So you've been walking through a cave, having taken a little breather at the mouth of it after Ritzfist ran off. Breathing heavily, Pi, you've now developed this like sudden twitching, which sticks with you for a while. The rest of you have kind of like caught up. Lorn, you've been using your psychic powers. At this point, you exit the cave and find yourselves in a snowy valley within the mountains. Inexplicably, the sky seems to have darkened a bit here, and strange aurorae paint the sky. It sounds like you can almost hear like jingling music at the far edges of your hearing, some sort of festive tone.
Christmas.
Christmas.
This is nothing like Christmas.
Tis like sanguinala. That is probably a bad sign.
It's
And as you carry into the valley, you can see that there is a small section of frozen river that bisects a large open area filled with some frosted trees, some ruins of old buildings, what appears to have maybe been some kind of farmhouse or a small like family homestead built by the riverside. And then you can see them, swarms of them, tiny green creatures, perhaps no more than the size of a small child, dancing and cavorting in the ruins of this area. And at the far end, standing atop a building, sort of waving a stick down at these jubilant tiny green skins, is an orc. An orc in blue with a strange face mask and cane.
Why are we in a Christmas village with Zoran's orc?
Walking through the snow on a wagwash open sleigh. Oi, you little Gretchen gits. I want all of you. Oi, you's gotta get these shoulders built before the next season. Those gits in the front need all of their darkers.
Building the shooters, don't hurt me.
Don't
Building the
give me
shooters,
that.
don't hurt me.
And Lork will basically cast Crush on one of the Gretchen going, "Roar."
Like green energy goes out and like zaps the Gretchen, like disintegrating it into this like pile of magical fairy dust that floats in the air, adding to the Christmas special.
Wow. Please don't hurt us, Master Lork. We'll work fast. Wait, intruders, Master Lork.
As like this horde of probably 50 of these tiny children orcs point towards you.
Lorn.
Great.
Lorn would like to cast Science.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's see. I will now do the thing.
Do the thing.
Bloop bloop. Whoop. I needed a 5 because of all the stuff I'm doing now. But
Yeah. What are you trying to detect here, boss?
basically just trying to see, like, I'm seeing this huge operation this orc seemingly has. And I'm seeing all this Gretchen around. And obviously, it all looks weird. It looks way too mystical. He's obviously just sniffing the psychic energy in the air. And he's suspecting that, like, he's using all this stuff to, like, artificially, like, change this environment, but also enhancing these workstations to basically, like, to somehow craft all these weapons. He's just trying to see if he's, like, getting, like, if he's changed what things seemingly are, like maybe a tree is disguised as like a turret or something, and all this other stuff.
Yeah, what you see is that this is actually, like, through your sign of science, you see that this entire area is just a desolate valley. It's not even snowy here. It's just like the ruined remains of some imperial, like, farmhouse that was here, burned out, broken. The river that is now this ice river seems to be like a dried out husk of a river. And as you're seeing all of this, you realize that because this orc psyker believes it's a Christmas village, it is a Christmas village here.
You know, out of character, Christmas in July is a lot more upsetting than I remember.
Yeah.
Power.
Everyone, it's not actually snowy. I don't even have to snap out of it here. That this orc seemingly has enough psychic power to basically cast a large and believable illusion along the area.
He is a psychic orc named Lork. That's kind of like, I can kind of, and there's snow. It's kind of like, it's thematic. Like, you are also a psychic from a snow place. So you have a...
How do you know his name?
Because someone said it, I think.
No one said it.
Well, I pointed a sign that says Lork's Workshop. I'll spend a wrath.
Mark him down that wrath point, please.
Sure will.
There we go.
Hey, speak of excellent use of a wrath so you can not look like a baboon. Wow.
Oh, madam.
Yes, and all of the tiny Gretchen hordes, god damn it, like have turned and are like pointing at you, and Lork has stepped out of the ruins of his workshop.
All right, you little gits. No more time for workers, it's time for slaughtering. And that one,
He'll point to the bearded one. It's like,
that one's mine.
And they all like turn and raise up their tiny little Christmas guns and Christmas knives and start like rushing towards you. Who would like to go first?
How does Lork know about Christmas?
I mean,
You mean Sanguinala?
yeah.
No, I don't.
He means
Sorry.
Christmas.
My mistake.
No. Can I go first real quick?
yeah. I'm fine with it.
So real quick, is this area here in the dome or not?
Ping? I'm not sure if
Where
it
I've
is.
moved to.
The corner should be, yeah.
Yeah. The corner is. Yeah.
Okay, good. Yes, this cube-shaped dome.
Whoop,
Yeah.
whoop, whoop.
I'm going to move up, and I'm going to fire
Fire them.
because
Yeah.
they're within
They're within
my,
the 12. Yep.
Yeah. So that's still mid-range. So let me do a flamer.
Flamer. Flame on.
We don't have a lot of glory to work with.
Yeah, we have
I'm just
two.
gonna roll it. We'll see what happens.
Yep. Do it up. Oh, there we go.
That's much better. That's an 8. I can shift twice.
All right, so
So I
one
can-
sec. You can shift twice. So you will be able to do, let's see here, some kind of horrific cone effect is, I'm assuming, what you're wanting to do.
Yeah, so I think these 6, right?
So
Roughly?
yeah,
Roughly, anyway.
yeah. So you can like go like, you can get basically 6 of them.
I will get 6.
Yeah, and then like your flamethrower goes washing over the buildings and like just torching the front 6, and causing the other 4 to take an immediate resolve test, which I don't even think they can pass. Nope, and they start like bolting.
No cheer here!
What are
no
you
cheer!
doing? What are you doing, you
No
little
cheer!
gits? Get back there.
Coal! Coal for everyone!
Cool for everyone. Lork is going to go. Lork is going to do a psychic mastery test.
You know, Reeb, ever since
Here we go.
Go ahead.
He's going to pop several brains of several little
Here
guys.
we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
He's getting louder. This is bad.
Excellent.
Holy shit. Big number.
For any of you who remembered the Orcusode special, this always ended poorly. Lorn,
Uh-huh.
you teleport up 60 meters into the air.
Well, shit.
That's Lurk's turn as he jumps you 60
You
feet
might want
into the air.
to. You might want to fly.
Or 60
You might want to
meters.
fly.
Remember, you used this against me so much. Payback.
Hey, for the effort of Lorn not dying, can you please cast fly on your turn?
Sure.
I mean, who would like to go next?
I'll go last.
Probably Lorn before he
I'll
falls.
go last, because once it gets to my turn, I can then just levitate.
All right, I don't mind going.
All right,
God
yeah, got him.
fucking damn it.
Does this mean we're not shielded anymore?
Yeah, no, you are not shielded.
Gonna run on up a bit. It's over here.
Okay.
It's the damn scene from The Simpsons where the frame of Poochie just goes straight up.
Lauren returned to his own planet.
He died on the
Now,
way back.
these individuals were all making Xmas treats for the good boys and orcs, right?
I mean, they were making guns.
Okay, excellent.
yes.
I'm going to spend a wrath, by the way, to make a narrative declaration. Over
You
here.
did get one back, by the way, so you still have
Ooh,
one.
lovely. Over here, that's where they were working on the stick bombs. I'm gonna shoot the stick bomb table with my plasma gun now.
Sure.
Oh, you're going to use your plasma gun on something?
Yeah, keep talking back, Reeves.
If I die,
Are you gonna overcharge at this?
Of course I am! I'm Pie Brain!
I want to remind you, if you blast me, you will have to face Graco without heals.
Honk. All right, so let's see if I can remember to shoot this fucking thing. All right. Would you say I am in short range?
No,
Okay.
you're in medium
I will
range.
rapid fire this. And do we have any glory? I'm going to pump a glory into this as well. Just one.
You sicken.
And yeah, of course we're going to overcharge.
Yeah,
And
sure.
Messiah, protect me! I will wrath that.
You only got one.
Brother, I will. Pie
Roll 7d6.
is not a marksman.
Oh my
Roll it
fucking
again.
God.
We
Oh my
did better
God.
this time. That would be-
You got 2 more.
That's going to be a grand total of 3. And you know what? I think that's enough to hit a stationary table.
That's behind
That's not-
cover.
That's not your decision to make, bucko.
Yeah, that's tiny behind cover and has grots. Sir, you kill a grot.
Man.
You did your best.
He's like, the grot is like standing on top of the table, like,
You've got this like perfect, beautiful shot that is literally going through a mob of grots, past a wall, into another mob of grots to hit a table. You hit a grot right at the end, who is melted into like slag as this like miniature sun impacts him and sends him careening off of the table and dying.
Man. Oh, it's because I didn't cock it. Shh. That's the end of my turn.
Good.
cock.
Good. I will
Brain
go.
torture.
This is cock and brain torture. What cock and brain torture? That should be the name of the episode.
The grot horde descends onto Braine.
Oh, wait.
They fire all of their Crimbus guns at you.
They're going to use Glocks.
Not
Run
the
away.
Crimbus guns!
They're firing all of the Crimbus guns at you. I believe it's just, plus yeah.
Crumpmus.
So there's just a wave of Crumbus firepower coming at you. We'll see what happens.
Oh, not the merry Miss Mausers.
I am not a merry man.
Well, they'll
they'll
hit
miss.
you.
Because I'm
Why?
behind cover.
They're adjacent to the cover. That's not how cover works.
Well, I dream of electric beep.
Did you seriously do that shit?
Yeah.
You're right.
They'll do 12 points of damage to you with their pistols.
How could this be my perfect plan?
All right, well, I suppose I'll just...
As you fucking determination target you.
This is rude! Stupid comedy goblins!
You are just smashed repeatedly by tiny pop guns. All right, who would like to go next?
I believe that's a Zedek go. Unless Lorn... No, Lorn's going last, right?
Yep.
Go for it, Zedek.
I'll take care of these ones. All right, time to shut down
Please don't
Christmas.
leave
No
the
one's
dome.
getting presents this year because the captain's no longer a captain. Doesn't have any money. I hate this fucking planet. Captain Zedek will shoot with the arc pistol.
Please don't leave the dome.
The
Please don't
dome
leave the
is in
dome.
fucking outer space right now. I don't think we can beat it.
I'm 60
3
meters.
points,
New Year's
3
ball.
points up. Do not leave the orb.
I have left the orb
Orb! Thank you.
to attack.
Anti-orb, brother. High five.
Yes, I high five him. 5 successes and a crit, but it can't crit him. Yes, it can. I don't know.
I will let you kill 2 of them with
Thank
that.
you.
Actually, I'll let you do a blast through and pop 2. So, and then these 2 just shift over to keep the mob cohesive.
Symmetrical shooting.
Otherwise, if I lose coherency, the other models die, and those rules just suck. All right, perfect. I'm going to go with the next mob.
Yeah, you got to make sure these guys stay actually outside of an inch away. Because, if they're not in combat then.
Another mob of Screeching Gretchen runs forward, shouting and waving like pistols as they double move. Lorn,
You're flying.
what would you like to do as you are 60 meters in the air?
All right, so we have to do some math. So
Okay.
I'm currently 60 meters up in the air, correct?
Yes.
you can fall approximately 9.8 meters a second. So I still have enough time with the, like, how many seconds are in a round?
I mean, it's like a 6-second round-ish, you know. Ish.
Okay, so we're gonna do 6 seconds. So 6 times.
Oh my god.
6 times 9.2 is about 55. We can do another full round before I am about 5 meters above the ground. Now, I also need to see if I can angle myself where I'm in the trajectory towards Lork.
Okay.
Like, I'm like manipulating my body, like doing a free fall, so I can just start going forward, you know, take the momentum to fly straight at him, because I want to wizard punch him.
Oh my fucking god.
Because I currently have shape flesh going. And with the trajectory, so how much fall damage would I take by plummeting into him with all this buffage going?
That's a good question. I'm not just stalling so I can pull up the fall
You
damage
didn't have
rolls.
super psychic dive kicks pre-calc?
Yeah, fuck.
What kind of DM is this?
Jesus. When you fall a distance of 5 meters, one sec. When you fall a distance of 5 meters or more, you suffer falling damage. You suffer 1 mortal wound plus 1d3 mortal wounds for every extra 5 meters you fall.
Okay, so, and theoretically, 5.
You'd get 93. 1 plus 93 mortal wounds.
93. It's a risk I'm willing to take.
Okay.
So we are plummeting. We are plummeting.
You're recreating Dive Kick, the video game.
Which is a legit fucking game, let me tell you.
True.
No.
Okay. So
Braine Despite is 35. Okay. Crush is 20.
this is one of those moments where, like, Pythagoras theory is.
So you'd like to DM. How good are you at algebra?
Yeah. Remember in high school when you were in calculus and you're like, I will never use this. Well, gamers, I have news for you.
Yeah, after this, we're going to go make a skeleton computer.
Because of that math, so basically, let's.
You're gonna friggin' like
I'm
Lou
sorry.
Boo. Oh!
Yeah, that is my movement of literally air diving there because I'm like whoosh, straight at him. But of course, let's see here.
It's a reasonable fall. Okay.
So 1d9, that many wounds. I have that much resilience. It goes up to 11. Okay, we're just gonna cast levitate.
Okay, so you're gonna like try to use the force and then like cast levitate to arrest your fall, but translate some of that force into Lork is your plan?
None of that would make sense. So we're gonna cast levitate.
Okay. Are you gonna fall down or are you gonna move towards Lork?
I'm falling down, but as I'm falling towards him, I'll cast levitate as I'm descending down. So
absolute, do it.
So I can still be in range later. And that is 7, but the difficulty 5, 6, 7. So yeah, I'm good for that because I'm sustaining all these powers.
You fall down with your shaped flesh in front of Lork. Like the psychic wizard duel has begun. Oh my gosh!
I was gonna add in try to cast Molten Beam at the same time with a higher difficulty. It's basically his defense is gonna be +4 to see if I even hit him.
Fucking Lou Boo ass.
Yeah. Way to solo the enemy army, Dynasty Warrior.
I mean, you know, I play Pie Braine. I've got a sword and I run at people.
He is role-playing Superman. Roll the fucking Molten Beam. Roll the Molten Beam.
Roll your psychic mastery, Lorn.
Oh my god.
All right, I'm gonna rat that.
Yeah, please.
God damn it.
I have no. So that is 1, 2, 4, 5, 6.
6 failures. It says there, so you can just use that number.
Whoops, I need one more die there.
Oh my god.
That is, oh my god, I got like almost all of them except one.
That is
4,
7.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You have 11.
11, 11, yeah. 11 total. The Molten Beam moment, point blank. So I want to describe my scene, please. I set up for this.
Please.
So Lork is there basically like, I was gonna get you, you little stroky git. Up you go, and just basically jumps me all the way in the sky, thinking, oh, he's just a little stroker boy. I've burst many of the age before. And Lorn just basically just hovering, still buffed the fuck up with all these other powers. So this is difficult as hell. He's like, this is absolutely bullshit. I'm gonna fucking punch him. I've been in this fucking planet eating fondant for nearly a goddamn month, dealing with these fucking crazy assholes, having to hear goddamn kazoos, because no one knows what else to do to find happiness in this damn battlefield. I'm gonna punch this fucking orc so goddamn hard and get me off this fucking rock! And he goes, just basically, like, psychic energy just is building in his fucking hand as he's diving in there, casting levitate to ease his fall, and basically point blank to his face, just and then molten beam right at him. And that's how it goes. So 18
Can you
damage,
mark me
and that's
down a
it.
rune point?
Absolutely.
No? It was a hologram.
I just assume that you do all of this, and then Lork goes flying up into the sky, Team Rocket style.
He just... He's gone.
And then there's the little, like, star, like, ding! I had this great encounter. Like, the Gretchen we're gonna sing, it was gonna be good. Oh, look, that mob fails. That mob fails, too. Maybe that mob? Nope. And the last one, they could roll it. They could roll the 6, right? Yay! Okay. So all these other mobs like start scattering and like running the bleep away. They're intimidated. But this mob, this was the most loyal of the Gretchen, and they swarm you, Lorn.
Fight me, nerds.
They will, and they are.
They will. And yes, they come rushing in, shooting point blank at you with their grot blasters.
Okay.
What's your defense?
3.
Okay, so you get +2 to your defense because they're shooting pistols and melee against you. We'll see how this goes. And then I'm gonna get... Yeah, that's it. So I will just hit you. I can't shift anything, so I do
That's
7
fine.
points of damage. Do 7 points.
I tank it all because my resilience is ungodly right now because of shape flesh and everything else.
As they come in like tick, 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 tick.
You can't kill the Jesus allegory.
They all run. I'm going to say, to spare us all the like sad time, you're gonna murder them, Lorn. These poor grots.
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye. And the sad Christmas village becomes a desolate, dry
Thurston.
wasteland. Yes.
I know you're
Yes.
sad, but Orcsmith can still be saved. Because I'm
How?
going to walk up to the stick bombs, and I'm just
Oh
going
my
to take them.
fucking God.
my God.
So how many do I take? See, things can get better.
Okay, look.
They're all duds.
Look.
They're all duds.
I literally...
They were shitty labor. Gretchen shitty labor. None of them worked. In fact, when you actually hit them with your plasma bolts, but they were all wooden. They were fake, Speaker. They were fake.
I think I deserve my wrath back then.
No.
I like the point. We literally have wrung Thurston dry like a fucking $4 brothel. It is not.
We're gonna need a WarHams psychiatrist, like official.
Thurston, your psychiatric appointment is going to take 30 minutes, and they begin now. Because you still have one last guy, and I'm so happy you saved him for the end, because it means that I am the most powerful ever.
Guys, donate. to our Patreon, so Thurston won't be put into a psychiatric ward.
Justify Thurston's tolerance
we
by
might have-
visiting us at patreon.com/warhams.
If
Wow, this is the worst chilling.
if we were DMing in the 1920s, he'd have probably been lobotomized from all the pressure we put onto him. So every penny helps.
Are you implying he hasn't been lobotomized already by the sheer amount of caustic stupidity actively eating a
He's
hole in his
getting
brain?
close, I can tell.
All right, Thurston, I want to know.
All right.
I want to let's go down some. It didn't happen lane. What did you have planned out? What did you have going?
I mean, they were going to come and they were going to sing, and then Lork was going to start juggling you and trying. While you were being juggled, he was going to shoot zap energy while singing Christmas songs at you. But no, I don't get that.
That sounds really fun. Great job, Zoran. That was an excellent use.
Well, very good.
Thurston, thanks for allowing my baby back bullshit. We all appreciate
We love
you.
you so much. Fizz.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I've still got one left.
You
You can save it. You can do it again later.
It's true. It's true.
Lork didn't die. He just got thrown really far.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So I assume you're going to leave the Christmas village and carry on?
Yeah.
I guess.
Good.
Let's get out. Let's leave this
Yeah, I
broken
think
place.
any further
Very-
bits are pushing our luck.
Soon after, you find yourselves carrying on up a winding mountainous path towards the sort of smoggy air above. You carry on for quite some time, the air becoming sort of choking around you. And luckily, Lorn maintains, I'm assuming you're like maintaining the dome and the regeneration, Lorn.
Yeah, I'm maintaining the dome, shape flesh, and regeneration.
Absolutely. Yeah, so you're carrying on up towards this sort of like upper area and like going along this like fairly large mountainous pass several meters across as you're traveling, and you breach through the smog wall and you can see the peak of the mountain summit up ahead, where the flak gun is located. Mm-hmm. You make your way, coming around a bend, having like breathed and finally caught your breath in this sort of high altitude area. When you like see that like several rocks tumble down from a slope up above you, probably a good like 10 meters. And what you see above you staring down is an immense orcoid creature. Its skull appears to have been ripped open to reveal a brain that is stabbed with several like nails into it, and this orcoid just looks down at all of you impassively from 10 meters up. But behind this orcoid is an even bigger figure, someone who looms behind him in the most audacious contraption you have seen yet. A suit of what you can only describe as orc power mecha armor looms down. Spiking, drilling arms buzzing and whirring as an orc sits in the center of this canopy. And you hear the loud booming voice of this orc in the blue.
Oi there, homies. Looks like your flat cannon's in another mountain. I had luck, teleport it away as I did.
Well, but if you teleported it away, then it would be flagging a different location, which functionally is the same as it just being gone.
Well, it's not here. Only me, Mech Boss Mundo, and my lad Gracker here. Oh, and the other 50 boys.
And like you start realizing from above the path and now coming out from some side caverns are several boys that are surrounding you.
Oh, I'm Greca. Is there a shot?
Hi, Gurkha.
Well, looks like you fell for my cunning, you dids. I'm Met Boss Mondo. I run things round these parts, I do.
Yeah, that's what he does. He runs things.
Graka here. He puts like a drill claw on Graka's shoulder.
He's my best lad. That's why I saved him for last.
Does he have depression?
He doesn't seem very excited about it.
Well, he'll get excited once he's in the fighting, which is just about to happen. Well, boys, get him. And once you're done, we'll finish wrapping up those other humans down in the river.
And there's like this shout and whoa from all of the boys. All right.
Wage.
He's making some good points here.
Who would like to go first? As you see that there are 2 squads of 10 boys coming in either side of the sort of slope, and then above you is Graka and what appears to be a few more orcs.
So I recommend everyone to tell me where they want to be defensive if they want to play that way. If not, I'll do my own thing.
Well, we appear to have been surrounded in a cliff face.
Let you hide in the dome to start, and then I'll figure out where you want to be.
This is a really good defensive position, but it's close to Graka. So the only optimal way to do it is if you're primed for close combat.
I honestly want to say our best option right now would probably be to push through these guys. We really need to cut through them and get to somewhere safer, because if we get pinched,
I agree. Actually,
So
this
we
has the best ranged cover.
Yeah, so what I can do is I can move up, and then one of you can interrupt with Glory to move up with me, or I can stay here and one of you can go take the plunge over there, and then I move later. Somehow, I'm trying to figure out a way for me to protect you in there in melee. So I can go, and then whoever, if you're confident in defending here, so that all depends how we want to do that. Or everyone just run, and then people who want to stay in range, stay with me.
Yeah. And of course, we could always just, run away, because our job here is basically, we literally have nothing we have to gain here.
Yeah, we just go
Actually,
home.
no, because if we
dying.
kill the boss, then their morale might crumble.
I am worried that we may not be able to do that.
I have utmost faith in our abilities. Well,
I don't.
Yeah, that or we could all just stay in the dome and shoot.
I don't think that's a good idea.
There's also, so alternatively, we could also go the back path up, because it looks like there is a path snaking up to where Mech Boss Mondo
That's
is.
true, but
up
this
there.
area right here has these rocks, which means that if this thing has any guns, it'll be the most covered. And if we're over here, we have these rocks as cover, this cliff face as cover. So I think actually pushing forward this way might be a good idea.
Yeah. Remember,
All right, who's going first?
remember they can always come to us. We can also be patient.
I don't like us staying here because there's virtually no cover outside of the dome.
Yep.
Well, it could be a team thing, so I guess we all
going
voting to go
first?
forward.
Yeah, I will go first and I will go forward if that's okay with everybody.
All right.
Hit it.
Ah!
I'm gonna charge over yonder.
Volumioria, you fiends!
Are you? What
I'll
are
be
you
using
using?
my power sword.
Are you
Can you
attacking
use
the
the-
mob, or are you attacking the knob?
Oh, I see.
About to say, could you use the Eviscerator, please? It's
The
slightly
Eviscerator
better.
is slightly better at raw damage. Oh, is it fair to say that Zedek would have made a joke on our way here?
So many funny orky boys. I'm really loving it.
Hey guys, it's me, Captain Zedek. Wouldn't it be funny if they teleported the flak gun away and we had to just fight a bunch of orcs to not die? That'd be great.
Lois. Yeah, okay.
Holy freaking crap, Ransom! I lost my entire fortune.
That restored shock in real life.
So the answer is no. Braine, carry on.
Oh dear. Okay, fine. What has this knob got?
He has a big chopper.
Okay, I'll actually attack the horde first.
Okay.
Because the horde is slightly more concerning.
Sure.
Yeah, the knob.
Okay.
Right, let's go. That will be 3 successes.
What the fuck is happening?
Yeah, you'll hit.
All right, and then I will be getting him for 18 damage, AP 4.
Okay. What? Okay. He takes it.
I don't like that.
And that'll be the turn.
The orc turns to you after being like torn into by this horrific weapon.
No,
No, I want to let Thurston finish.
And it's your turn. It's your fight.
Nice.
No, Thurston was saying something. You goon.
Sorry.
No, he just turns like blood is like dashing down him now. He looks like really like near death, but he's still standing.
All right. I guess. Zedek, what's your
Defense is 4, unless I'm in melee, in which case it's slightly higher.
Why don't you do that then? Because mine is better under the bubble. Mine is.
Hell
3.
yeah, suicide charge. Let's go.
Yeah, I need to fix your defense thing. Yeah, go ahead.
I have nothing left to lose. And I charge.
Okay, the knob or the boys.
The knob.
Okay.
No.
Kill him.
Good. Make attack
I
on
do
knob.
that right now. It's going to be 4 successes, if that's not enough. It's also got a crit, so I will...
Yeah, roll 2d6. This will actually be very important.
Sure.
Because the damage otherwise isn't going to really do much to this guy.
Ooh.
I'm going to get a 52 or 42. Okay, what's a 42 on the critical hit table is vicious vivisection. You can spend glory to add additional mortal wounds onto this if you'd
Hey,
like.
can I spend glory, lads?
Yeah.
How much we got?
We got 2.
2.
And roll me a d3.
Use 1.
Sure.
So d3 plus 1.
I'll let you take 1.
Cool. Nice. Yeah, you come in and like take down that knob.
Excellent, Zedek.
Yes, Pie.
All right. Good job.
I love it. Stunning silence.
I always said,
We didn't
oh,
hear
excellent.
No.
Well, you know, they said that the most important rule of improv is to yes and, but the second most important rule is to say nothing and go into a hole.
that. Good.
All right, the orcs begin to surround you. We'll do 5 and 5 to keep it reasonable here. So on to Captain Zedek. So we're gonna get +3 to this. I think that's it. You haven't hurt them yet, so that's cool. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So on Captain Zedek.
I'm going to sidestep.
Okay, so I will have 11 successes. So what's your defense
It'll
with the
be
sidestep?
6.
6. Okay, so I still am going to be able to shift twice. They can't crit you because they're only troops, so that's cool. So I'll do 2 extra damage. Seeing what I get. Nothing extra, so you take 12 damage from their attacks.
I'm going to determination that to not get hurted.
Cool. Good.
Not very good. Not very good.
Or not.
Blood.
And a complication.
The other mob will you can't complicate determination, so you're good. The other mob will start like hacking into Braine now.
Man. So these are 2 separate mobs?
Well, they split their attacks, so
Oh
half
my
and
god,
half.
these are more dice than I get.
Orcs in combat.
Damn.
Orcs in
I
combat.
see. I probably should have gotten them first.
The dog.
So yeah, 13. And they can. What's your defense right now?
5.
Okay, so they can shift 3, so they'll do 14 points to you.
Oh damn. Okay. I will roll some soaking. Yes.
Yeah.
I get a bunch of 9 points. Okay, I can technically soak everything, but I won't. So 13, I will take, let's see. I will take 2 wounds.
Cool. Who would like to go next?
I'm gonna move up, just so, because it's the time. And, okay, so this is my first time charging. Can I make that?
It's basically a double move, so your move is 6, right? Yeah, 6, so you can move
Yeah.
12, so... Yeah, absolutely. If you want to charge into that mob.
I will move into the middle and charge with my own power sword. Notably bad,
Absolutely.
because my melee skill's terrible.
Do it. So, like, there-ish?
There.
Yeah, okay, cool.
I was gonna move further.
Oh, okay, yeah, move where you want to. Yeah, cool.
There.
Yeah.
And I'm going to attack the guy directly to the left of me, so I have a space for Zoran to run to if he needs
Yeah.
to. So I'm gonna do that. There we go. Power sword. Go!
Whatcha? Oh, there you go.
Why? There's so many rolls for that.
Uh,
That's a 3. What's his defense?
that will hit the mob, so you're good.
Okay. And 14 AP3, miraculously.
Yeah, so actually that's enough for you to take out 2 of them. As you come rushing in and go, whatcha, whatcha.
You did
Take out the one to the left. I'll take out the one to the left of me and the one to the right to me.
Okay, cool. You
space for
you
more.
slash down the other one, and you realize as that one falls, there's like a distinct metal thud, as it seems to have been carrying onto a very large weapon.
What is the weapon?
It appears to be some kind of crude rocket launcher.
Oh, very good. Just what we needed for this boss fight against Albert Wesker.
Very good.
I would like to interrupt.
Yes, Lorn? Yep.
Yeah,
take
there we
that,
go.
Take that glory.
And I'll take the final glory, and I would, because I'm not going to be able to walk it that well, but I know I can charge, so I'm actually going to charge. 'Cause This is the only way I can know I can get there. So it's my only melee move I'll probably ever make, and obviously I'll take the spot that he made for me, which he did an excellent job, thank you. So then everyone gets domed. Yay! As I rush up there. And I'm now going to make my very first melee attack.
Do it.
I don't actually have a melee weapon. I technically have the staff.
Use your big fist. No, remember, you're very muscular right now, remember? Because of your mutation.
Well, that thing happens when the psychic powers are not working. And it gets suppressed.
Hey, it's bonk on the head day.
Yeah,
You should have had a staff. I don't think we ever had it in your character sheet, though.
I could just do a weapon skill test. Like,
Yeah.
He never
Give me a weapon
statted his
skill.
shotgun staff.
like I'm punching the mobs or whatever, and I got a 2.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm not a melee guy.
I'll say you bonk an orc. Bonk.
Okay.
All right, I will go.
I got one in melee.
Congratulations.
Graka takes the most unimpressive step and then begins sliding down.
My dome.
Which, if you remember, I'll move your dome. Which, if you remember from the Orchisode, Graka slides down like he was sliding on the rock. Just slide.
Well, for other people, I assume, in case they didn't see the orc episode, it's like it's like he's not moving.
Yeah, his feet are planted. He's just sliding down, not moving at all.
He is stock still, bracing for the maneuver, but ultimately not really leaning into it. He just basically acts like nothing is happening. He's just sliding down an incline.
And I'll be generous. I'm going to 1d2 to see if he's going for Zedek or Reeb here.
Who's who?
Zedek will be number 1.
Great.
Sorry, Reeb.
Good.
I can fix you.
Now I will die. No, you won't. I will die.
These are the journeys of us
Go ahead.
1v1ing each other.
That's a lot of meatballs.
Oh dear.
That's
Okay.
yeah, you're dead.
Okay, let's go through this carefully. Thurston.
Yes.
I have 8 health.
Yes.
I have 8 resilience.
Yes.
I have 3 defense.
Correct.
It is AP 3, so I can resist. I get resilience 5. That means I take 13 damage if I don't determination.
Okay.
I'm going to determination.
Yes.
You got 2.
No,
Or
Yeah.
I got 0.
oh yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dice are wrong. Got to get that fixed.
Yeah.
So I resist none of it. I take 13 wounds. I am now at 0 wounds.
Okay. So you fall prone
What
and are
about the
dying.
dome?
The dome also. Let me tell you how that works.
Yeah, please do. Give me the numbers.
Yeah, because your resilience goes up by probably like just 1. Let me try to find.
believe
Okay,
It's
so I'm at 0 health.
Yeah, you will still be
Plus
at 0.
2 resilience.
Yeah, so it's plus 2 resilience. You get 2 resilience. It may roll determination against mortal wounds, but he didn't do mortal wounds to you.
Okay, I am at 0 health.
Yeah, you're
Good.
still at 0.
He knocks you down, like backhands you after sliding. Does Graka say anything
Get out of my way.
as Reeb goes down? All right.
Nice.
Cool.
You guys have that to look forward to.
Big success.
This mob moves up. However, as part of it, one of the orcs comes forward and is like cheered on and appears to pick up a very hefty weapon and is aiming it through the melee at Braine.
Oh, hold on.
Yes.
But I'm within 1 inch. In close combat, the risk is too great.
Yeah, we were playing real orcs here.
But
I have to give him plus. It's gonna fire at you. Let's see what happens.
Here, just get
Shooting in melee.
Here's this green blast template. Just raise it up closer to your eyes and get more orcs. Just
Can I?
He's in short range.
Am I allowed
too.
to make a narrative declaration even though it's not my turn?
Yeah, I let Lorn do it. Why the fuck
So
not?
my narrative declaration is that orcs being orcs, this one just happens to have loaded the ammunition in backwards. And by orc logic, it's going to fire back at its user.
Okay, well, this is.
Well, not back at its user. It's going to fire back towards the guys behind it.
I'll allow this because what's going to happen here is this like missile, this rocket is going to come and then it's going to corkscrew. I'm going to roll 1d6 because we're going to use the scattering rules here because I technically hit.
Really?
Because a rocket is a blast weapon, but I'm going to allow Zedek's narrative declaration to miss, but it's going to then scatter, which means it actually deviates d6. One is straight back, and then it kind of is like 2 to 6 in a arc. I'll show you in a sec. 2, so it's basically gonna go. It's basically gonna go this way, up like towards the north of it. Zedek, roll me 2d6, please.
Okay.
High is good here.
40.
Very good. 7, not bad. Okay, so that's going to like corkscrew up to this area, explode, and take out 3 boys from this mob. As the rocket careens towards the combat, veers off, flying backwards, and then smashes up here. It explodes, taking out 3 boys in that mob. Cool.
Come on, you useless gate. Score some jogging hits.
Come on, Ingrid.
Come on, Hulkland.
Slides down there. And slides down to there. All right, next combat round. Who wants to go? Mech Boss Mondo is just laughing at the top of the cliff there.
He's basically being like the Metal Slug final boss.
All right.
Who would like to go first?
So we need to think about this. The only people with the DPS to potentially ice Graka are me and Lorn. However, Thurston is up to ruin. So chances are we are not going to be able to one-hit KO him. Also, Lorn, you and I are the people best suited to wiping out these hordes. I'm not likely to take a counter hit from Graka, but I can counterattack him regardless and potentially starve him of ruin. So if I attack him, I'll be taking one for the team to basically get knocked out.
So the other thing I could try to do, I mean, his strength is probably going to be able to break through it, but we'd have to kind of reread how Crush works. Because if I cast Crush on him and I succeed, then he just is disabled until he's able to try to break out of it, which all he has to do is make a strength or a will save of a certain difficulty. So it would just keep disabling him if I keep spamming it.
Wait, no. Yes, if you can get him in Crush, we could potentially hyper combo him. I have a plan.
Yeah, and that's kind of the plan, because it'll also do damage depending on his resilience, which it should do at least enough depending on his determination rolls. So
he was quite tough.
Yeah, that's the issue.
If I may posit something as well, would it benefit the party to give you some shock back now or after things go awry?
We're at full shock.
We're fine.
We are?
I don't think so, because I have 0 shock.
Yeah, because he told me that we weren't.
Correct. You are not.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, yeah, just shock it back.
I'm going to hit him with my shock
except for
attack
Lorn,
gun.
because
It doesn't matter for me. I'm at 0
Yeah,
wounds.
We'll fix
yes,
you!
you are.
I definitely am
ahead.
thinking that we need to focus Greka right now. So I
Okay,
I
so
vote for Lorn.
I can go. I can go first. I can unbound cast, because I'm going to drop a bunch of stuff to make this work. Because the issue is that I'm going to become super vulnerable. I want to keep the dome up just to help. But I'm literally dropping a bunch of shit, and I'm going to unbound as far as I can, try to buff up the fucking Crush, because if I can keep him there, then yay. And if I complicate, we're all going to die anyway. So, yeah, I'll do that, and then you can interrupt and then try to finish him off.
That's the plan.
Okay. So, this is what I'm going to do. I'm dropping everything except Dome, Thurston.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Unbound, which I think is 3 or 2 Wrath Die, I forget.
It's an extra 2.
2, excellent. And I'm
So
going
it's,
to basically cast
3
Crush on him.
wrath total, basically.
Yeah.
I think you just want to roll them separately, though, because it'll be easier to track them.
Look at you with all your psychic
it
powers
should
that
do
I
the
don't
Wrath.
have.
Let's.
Oh, okay. If it does do it, then yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't mess too much with psychic powers. So
Yeah, I had 1 in here. I just put 3, so just 3 Wrath total.
okay, cool.
Okay.
Do
and
it.
I'm going to roll this. And I have 1. And I'm also going to, and I
Okay.
complicated 1, but it's
Perils.
okay.
Yep.
I'm now going to Wrath it, or yeah, my reroll, so I can go ahead and get all the other stuff. There's gonna be
Roll.
1, 2.
Okay, so 5 of them fail. So roll 3 and then 2, because you can recomp.
Yeah.
Or sorry,
I can
4
recomplicate,
and then
yeah.
1. You can recomplicate on that too. That's why.
Yeah. Okay.
So 4 and then 1.
Yeah, I'll roll these. Yeah, I'll roll 3 for the first normal ones, which will add. Wait, hold up. I have to click because the dice are wrong. So
Adds
that's 2 more.
Yeah, adds 2. Yeah.
Sorry, chat. The dice have been wrong the entire time. We'll try to fix that next time.
that. Yeah,
like the 3D
visual
dice.
ones. Yeah.
So that's 2 more, and then I have to roll the other 2 and see if I complicate. Actually, I think it's just 1, right?
It's just 1.
Okay,
but
right.
yeah,
We can do the left one.
Yeah,
That shows yourself
okay,
the 2,
cool.
not the 6. I'll be fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
that
you get an
is
extra 2, so
8,
10
9,
total.
10.
Okay.
Yeah. So 10 total, and that allows me to boost that up. Which I kind of wish it told me whenever I did the thing.
I'm gonna make you real sad.
What's that?
I'm gonna make you real sad here. I'm gonna use a complication that is gonna really make you hate me. I'd like to thank Mechanicus Inept for this complication.
Okay.
It's called Wrong Hotkey. A different psychic power is cast than the intended one.
Neat.
Monstrous.
No, it's okay. There's nothing you can do about that.
We kind of. I would prefer that than like something else really bad happening.
I don't have any.
Greka can't be killed by any psychic fuck-ups, really.
I like every molten beam, molten beam, molten beam, molten
Yeah,
beam,
I know.
molten
The
beam,
issue is
molten
that
beam.
Molten Beam wouldn't really do enough. That's the deal. We're trying to see because he has a shit ton of health. That's the thing. Like, I can Molten Beam and then nothing happens unless Pybraine's able to do a shit ton of damage. And like he can, but this guy is tough as nails. So that's why we're like CCing him. To
I
take
don't
care
mind
of
the
him.
Molten Beam.
Yeah.
My plan is less damage based than you might think.
But that's the thing is we don't decide Molten Beam.
Oh, yeah,
we have
Thurston,
to wait
yeah.
for Thurston to wrong hotkey us.
Yeah, so that's that's
I know,
that's
I
such
know.
a damaging complication. I need to ban that shit. Next time. That's not
It's a complication.
that is not a complication. It is an unfortunate circumstance of the current action. That is not the right one. We're gonna remind patrons not to do that shit.
Well, this,
Wow,
this is
someone's
the
salty.
in fairness,
All
this is
right.
the kind of complications that are the best.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna.
We will, we
what
will
do we
change it?
We will change it to Molten Beam.
Okay, cool.
'Cause that's all.
You'll
That's,
hit.
that's all I can really do. So
Yep.
and because of Molten Beam, I guess we'll
Shift
buff
once.
it up. Yeah, because I can basically +2. Like what's like I
You only
can't tell
get
me
only
it's-
one shift. You only had one shift, so
Okay, yeah, it's 2 for each shifting. Yeah,
yeah. So you'll hit him with a regular molten beam. So
yeah. So that's gonna be. Let me just roll the thing here so we can figure out the damage.
sure.
So just ignore the other thing.
So 2 dice. Yeah.
Here, I'll just roll it so it does auto does its thing. So 20.
Okay, 20. Cool.
I mean, 20
that will-
plus 1, so like 21.
Yeah. I'm going to. So it's 11, and then I'm going to roll determination on
Does Molten Beam
Graka.
have AP?
No, it does not. That's one of the weird things about it.
It just does a lot of damage.
Yeah, so it's going to be.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, he takes it.
Alright. Feel free to interrupt.
Yeah, I'm interrupting. How bad does he look?
Sir,
Fair enough.
sir. Mark me down a rune point.
Oh wait, that bad?
Okay.
No, I'm interrupting
Oh, I see,
first.
Okay. So I guess we get our glory back, or
Yeah, put it back. We can't interrupt. Don't interrupt. So.
go ahead.
It's done.
Thurston.
Don't. Graka takes a step forward. Does Graka say anything as he goes to punt Lorn?
Why'd you hit me with that hot rod?
Then smashes Lorn.
I love the pile of dice that just.
Oh
appeared.
my god.
He
I
succeeds.
think it just hits though, yeah.
All right, so it's -2 by default. So everyone knows he rolled 3 successes, so it hits Lorn's defensive 3. He did 18 damage -3 AP, so that just negates all the shield and a 1.
Yep.
And my resilience or determination is garbage because I have 2. I will roll the 2 and make none of them.
Okay.
Oh, my god damn it.
So
You're gonna
technically I'm dead.
Oh yeah, because that's gonna double your. But what's your HP?
No, it's not going to double his HP.
It's 7.
Yeah, but the
He did
damage that
18
goes
damage.
through.
Yeah, but reduced
all
by
that goes through.
wait.
Yeah, but your resilience, your resilience reduces it. So you're dying, because your resilience is also up by 2 for your dome, which
He
will
has
then
AP
shatter
3
once
though.
he.
What's your resilience normally?
My resilience
your
is
resilience?
it's 6 normally. That's right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so it'll go
Yeah,
up.
so you're
to
fine.
85.
You're at
still
0
fine.
along
You're still
with me.
fine. However, you're going to be in Prone Town, population U,
Okay, so-
as he smashes you down with the back of his hand.
And to inform people how dome works, it's just 2 resilience, fellas.
Yeah.
It's not like 1 wound magically disappears. Like, it's just 2 resilience. That's all it is.
Yeah.
That's why I was thinking with the
Does
AP
that-
he has. So it's like
Does the shield keep up while you're dying?
probably not, because I would have to sustain it. And if I'm down and unconscious, that means I'm off. Probably.
You're not unconscious yet. You basically
Okay.
go prone and are dying.
Okay, so
and
then I guess it would stay, but it's like, yeah. I don't know. That's up to Thurston.
You can only
Looking
take
bad.
a basic combat. You can't sustain anything, which is the problem.
All right, so then
So
off it
it's
goes.
going to, yeah, it's gonna. I'll mark that off. Okay, who would like to go next?
I have faith and pride!
Okay,
What do I have to fear from you?
I'm going to charge this guy.
okay.
We're shouting.
I've seen two of my best friends struck down. The tide of battle turns against us. But you know what? I'm not going to let that stop me. So I'm going to try something really stupid.
I love it.
I understand this man is obviously bored to hell. In my more weakened state, I'm not confident in my ability to duel him. But what I am confident in is the idea that no matter how much his Borg body may support him, no matter how powerful his augments or his Xeno strength, the Omnissiah's strength is greater. And using my own augments, I want to try to pick him up, and I want to bring him and throw him off the side of the cliff.
You're the fucking most ballsy character I've ever had in a game of mine. Yeah, sure.
Would this be an opposed check of some kind?
Yeah, I'm going to probably say this is like the fucking definition of athletics.
I would agree.
Oh, no.
See, that's my hope, is that he's too big of a guy to have a very good athletic score. He's
also
also very
very
heavy,
thin.
but I am
true.
stronger than a Space Marine.
True.
So
True.
this is my hope. All right,
Roll that
I
athletics
am
score,
pumping
dog.
all of our remaining glory into this.
Sure.
All right.
So 2. Okay.
It's going to be an opposed check, so roll and then I'm going to
enough.
roll mine.
I'm gonna grab him by the scruff of the neck, and once again by his fucking terrible xenoid abdomen, and we're going pro wrestling.
Do it up.
I am obviously going to wrap this.
I am beside
so
myself.
you go around him and
You got a 3 with 6
six
failures
so
and a wrath.
6d6. You can wrath
complication.
it. Yep. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I need to add another.
You have 4.
I didn't
You
wind
have
up adding
4.
the glory that I threw out.
Oh, two more.
roll
Yeah.
two- roll
two
two.
more. Yeah. 4 so far.
Oh my god.
Holy fuck.
That's
Five.
1 more, so you're
and
at
you
5.
can roll the 1 because that was you spent a wrath. So.
And you
Roll a
complicated.
d6, dude.
Yeah.
6.
Okay.
Can I make a
no,
leadership
no.
check to inspire him?
1 sec. I have to roll the opposed
course.
bracket check here. Versus 5. So it's
I love the giant.
Oh my god.
Why is he at Wait, yeah, this motherfucker's got 6 athletics.
and then 6 points in athletics, and then his strength score. Yes.
How is this guy?
He was very strong, speaker. You don't honestly think I was able to charge the end boss and basically one-shot her?
I take solace in the idea that there was nothing else I could do.
I appreciate you with your everyone's like, how is your weapon skill? And you're like, no, it's perfectly reasonable because I have like this high strength weapon skill and then this high skill. Yeah, this is him in athletics.
I figured he was a big guy and he wouldn't have very good athletics since he seems like he's a stronger guy, not a dexterous guy.
So
I put him into athletics because I wanted to avoid that.
I was not aware.
You attempt. It does not go well.
I think this might be the last game of WarHams.
So I'm gonna go with the orc mob here.
I know you don't get to.
He's a
Actually,
big
Zedek
guy.
gets to.
Yeah, because you would try. Yeah.
It's my turn.
He's a big guy for you.
Yeah. What are you gonna do, Captain Zedek?
You know, I didn't think you could carry the weight of the team anymore.
Oh yeah, sorry. You also complicated that athletics check. I forgot about
Yeah, whatever.
that.
Just do it. Guys, what game do you want to play after?
Okay.
I mean, we could all roll guardsmen after and have a good time.
No, I don't want to play Only War. I fucking hate Only War.
I never even mentioned Only War. I just wanted to play guardsmen. I like how you knee-jerked with a switching system.
I'm joking. I'm big
Hate
joking.
you.
Okay.
Continue.
Okay.
We're running over time.
You pull your back, Pie Braine. That'll give you a penalty on some future stuff. Okay. Captain Zedek.
Pie, I see you carrying the weight of the team, but I bet that big, port-bellied portobello didn't see this coming, and Captain Zedek will try and shoot the nails on his head and electrify his brain. Hopefully.
Oh, very
Wasn't
good.
trying to-
Stunning him.
Very good. Okay,
Now,
yeah.
hang on a second. He wasn't trying to lift the weight of the team. He was trying to lift
He
me.
makes a good boy.
Yeah. Roll that attack, please. Oh, fuck yeah. This is what I wanted. This is great. Oh, God.
Oh, for fuck's sake, 5
Are you
minutes.
fucking
I love
shitting
it.
me?
You're gonna hit him. And you can shift too, so you get an extra point of damage.
Wow.
Yeah. So you'll get let's see, or roll an extra damage dice. I mean,
Oh, the 2, not 1. Also,
1d6.
everybody recovers shock, which is going to be equal to...
it's not gonna do extra damage. He's gonna roll resilient or determination. Okay, cool. His shock is like he seems pretty exhausted. He's exhausted from fighting you. He's still standing.
That's cool.
Pie, you get a... Damn, all right. Pie, you get 7 shock back.
Hey, shalom. I think actually that's the right
Wow.
thing to say. I don't know. I can't actually speak it.
Yes.
All right. I will go. I'll have these orcs go.
Yeah.
Neat.
Wow,
Yes.
I love that.
Two of the mob is going to spend their efforts kicking Reeb and Lorn into unconsciousness.
Remember, if you hit me for 8 and I can't resist it, I will die.
No. They're attacking because you're basically dying, so they just basically knock you out with the boots of their feet.
Good. So we are out of the combat now.
The two
This
of
is the
you
first
are.
time this has happened.
Yes,
Good.
correct. And then these orcs that are surrounding Captain Zedek are going to go at him with choppas.
Captain Zedek will sidestep and hope to tank it.
Okay, I round up because that's apparently a thing you do with these, which is fun.
It fails.
They miss you with all of their many choppas. However, I believe that is like the end of your actions for this turn, so I'm just going to do the rest of the stuff I have. So that's those orcs. This knob is going to charge over to Pie Braine.
Hi, how are ya?
There he is.
And he's going to get extra, so we'll see how this goes. I don't know why it's doing like a billion, but whatever. I'm going to miss you, sadly. Because,
no.
I would crit
Yeah.
you, but I miss, so it doesn't matter.
What a shame.
Yeah, and then these guys are gonna just like rush on up here. They'll go there. These guys will go there. These guys will just rush over here. Mech Boss Mondo will go to get a better vantage point of this. And then this guy will go and do.
He's just like, I'm here.
Okay, next combat round. Who wants to go?
I would like to go as, Graka.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. If you'd like to go, as
All right, so let's At this point, I think this is a lost cause for us. We might be best off trying to make some kind of tactical retreat.
I think we're a bit late on that front.
Yeah, buddy.
we're kind of surrounded. You have 2 dudes down.
No,
You ain't getting out
You
of
gonna,
this.
you gonna hurl us off the cliff? You
that's a
gonna hurl us
great
off the cliff, big
idea.
boy?
I'm gonna
We're
grab
die?
Lorn and Reeb,
yeah.
and I think I'm going to make a mad dash for the end of the cliff. Yeah,
Absolutely.
So I'll grab us. I can't quite grab Zedek because he's not in range, and I'll try to get over here.
Okay, I'm going to attack of opportunity you with Graka.
So go back there for a second.
Let's go get a bonus dice on this.
Here we go. Oh boy.
He'll hit you
yes, he does.
Yeah.
with a 9.
Okay.
And then will that
don't think
knock
so,
you down?
actually.
I assume. Because it'll be
It-
15
so
with
wait,
AP 3.
You need to shift 3 as well.
Shift 2, because
No, 3.
No, don't ignore that. I didn't put his correct defense in there because it should be
gotcha.
higher. So it's only going to be able to shift 2 from that, anyways. So actually, just 1 from that. So it's only going to be damage 16 AP minus 3.
You said that he was exhausted. Is that going to add anything to his difficulty number?
Yeah, so I won't be able to shift. That's right. So 15 AP 3.
Alrighty then. Well, I'm at my full shock, which is nice. So potentially, I actually think I might. I think I'm probably okay.
Okay,
let's
roll it.
find out.
We will see what happens this
Yeah.
time on Dragon Ball Z. Success 3.
Yes,
Three?
that's gonna be 3 successes. Ooh, it's not so good. But nevertheless,
Does the 6 count as 2 or just 1?
Counts as 2.
Okay. Keep going.
So what's your
my
resilience?
is 9. I think all calcs done. I have exactly 1 wound left, and no shock.
So can I describe this one, Thurston?
Of course.
He reaches the power claw and grabs Pi with a and then he spikes him on the ground.
All right. So I did get hit. Does that mean that I can't move, or can I keep going?
You can definitely move.
Yeah, but then if we fall, I don't really have any wrath.
Let me,
or anything.
If I can help
Yeah.
you out here. This all depends because this is an optional roll on page
are you
194 called Inglorious Retreat. When
Yes.
the going gets tough, the tough gets going. Sometimes away from the fight as quickly as possible. If you and your group fear for your lives, and you all agree, you may ingloriously retreat from combat to a place of safety, provided the game master agrees it is narratively appropriate. Each of you immediately move to another location where your lives are not threatened. At the game master's discretion, each conscious character making an inglorious retreat can carry 1 dying character to safety.
Oh, there's 2 of them.
How
Nice.
fortuitous.
When you ingloriously retreat, you sacrifice your entire glory pool. If there is no glory in the pool, you may still perform a glorious retreat, but the game master gains ruin equal to the number of players.
Oh, we can just do that.
So here's how it's gonna work, because I'm gonna let you do your retreat off the cliff from these orcs. I'm gonna let you, Zedek and Braine escape. However, you're not gonna metagame win. There will be consequences for this. Mostly that next session I'll start with a completely full rune pool.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Pain.
Sweet. Okay. So, Braine, you manage to grab a companion and, steal a lot of the attacks from the boys as Zedek is able to pick up Reeb and, rush to the edge of this cliff.
Indeed.
And looking down into the water far below, your only chance as the orcs are, chanting, and you hear Mech Boss Mondo up on top of the cliff, raising up his mechanical limbs and some tribal victory over you, and the other boys all chanting, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" And then you jump, and that's where we're gonna end today's session.
Oh, so they went over the cliff.
Hooray! Thanks, everybody. Yay!
Goodbye! Ah, shit! We're getting wrecked.
And jumping from the rocks, you can see an inquisitorial acolyte played by Earndil named Reeb Van Horn jumping from the thing.
Yes, my name is Earndil, and I play Reeb Van Horn. I can be met at Twitter at Earndilio. We'll see what happens next time. Probably nothing good.
Holding on to Lorn, the Sanctioned Sacker, the Skatai Ranger, bathed in red, Speaker D playing Braine.
I am Speaker D. Yes, and you can find me on the Twitter zone at Super Snake Kick. Indeed.
And Captain Zedek, no longer owner of the debt collector, with Reeb on his shoulder, played by HulkyKrow.
That's me. I'm HulkyKrow. You can find me at HulkyKrow on Twitter, and now in the official WarHams community Discord, which is now set up. And I believe, is there some kind of link in like the description or somewhere you can find it quite easily?
I'll need to fix that.
I forgot to plug it.
I'll put a link in chat.
Yes, but
I need to go to the website and everything.
Well, point wing. We have a whole new separate Discord now for all the Warhams, both Fantasy and 40K. You can go in there, interact with other fans, ourselves. We'll be doing plenty of community events to come. Now it's its own self-contained space, so you can ping us at your leisure. Well, you can ping me. Don't spam ping Zoran.
Ping us.
We will be talking about the pingus. Look forward to seeing you there.
And with that, the Orc Wog itself, the glorious Game Master, Thurston Hillman.
Wage. I was so glad that you finally read that Inglorious Retreat rule. I've been hoping. But yes, hello, I Thurston Hellman, on-call GM on all the things. You can find me at all the things. Come hang out in the Discord. I'm trying to hang out there more. Come for next week where we have Warham's Fantasy Edition. Come for the week after where we have whatever the heck the continuation of this is. Trust me, you're not going to believe where we're going after this. Okay, that's all I got. I love all your faces.
Next week, Warham's Fantasy. Be sure to go to warhams.tv for our schedule and all that fun stuff. So with that, everybody, say goodbye as we head off to the creds.
Goodbye.
Farewell. Goodbye.
Bye.
Farewell.
Credits.
Credit sequence.
Credit. See the orbs.